Would it good be? Hopefully it's what it should be. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And it's Military Motherfucking Podcast.
Make some noise!
Nobody caught I said Military Crazy Raw Hood Radio again.
We took it back.
Yeah, took it back. So look, let's just explain for our fans the interim, how you pronounce it?
Interim
episodes. That's the reason why we're going through
Which we didn't know we was going to be in an interim for so long.
Right.
So it's not really our fault because we've been kind of throwing people off.
Right. So explain it to the fans. What's going on?
Well, now we between deals. Mm-hmm. We can officially announce our new Revolt deal right now. If we want.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's official. There's going to be
Revolt is doing their own press release.
No, this is like the unofficial for our fans.
Unofficial for our fans. They should get it first. That's right.
Yeah, so we got a 50-episode deal with Revolt.
Yes, with Revolt.
Nice.
Which is crazy because people they don't sign TV like that. It's like an 8-episode, 6-episode, 12-episode thing.
Right.
People don't sign you for 50 episodes.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it's changed the dynamic a little bit, and we were still with CBS, but we're doing some different things.
Different things.
You know what I'm saying?
Things, yeah.
So we're gonna lead as a TV show, but still be a podcast. Don't worry about that, people.
Yes, you still get it. And as you know, if you follow this season, we have about 70-something episodes.
70. We about to be 79.
79 episodes.
80,
so just think about it like this: if you're a podcast. So think about it like this: if you're a podcast fan, meaning your audio, just audio, you're still going to get extras. You're still going to get episodes that won't be on Revolt. That'll just be special audio.
Right,
you know what I mean? So I'm glad that the fans know that because. But so far for the season 2, we already got Amber Rose.
Nice.
Yeah. You want to let that all out?
Yeah, let's let it out, man. Fuck it out. Let's let it out. We got Amber Rose.
We got LL Cool J.
We got LL Cool J.
Nice.
We got Onyx.
We got EPMD.
John Singleton.
Yep.
Well, the Beating Us was old season.
Michael Jackson.
Season. Yeah, Michael. We got Mike.
Michael's back?
We got him. Michael Jordan came by. He stopped by.
Season 2 is incredible.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan.
Before Michael Jackson was facts.
Yeah, we squashed it for the night.
Michael Jackson was drunk facts.
Yeah. But Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan was drunk facts. But yeah, so we're starting off the season very right. Nas stepped to us. In fact, and he said,
I was humbled by that.
Yes. It was so beautiful to see your face red. You know, when EFN face turn red, it's just beautiful. And because I like when you're a fan. I like when you're like a sincerely fan. Because some of these people that we have, you're not fans of.
That's not true.
Well, maybe not. You're not just into.
There's just some people I look up to more.
Exactly. All right, that's a better way of describing it. So Nas said he'll come. I got a call from Irv Gotti today.
That's right. That All Eyes on Me, right?
No, Tales on BET.
Oh, Tales, that's right.
All Eyes on Me is the Tupac movie, which you're getting to because we got John Singleton as well. Did we say John Singleton?
Yes, sir.
And so we're going to try to drop that Tupac week, the week that the movie drops out. So our fans, we want to let you know we didn't turn Hollywood. We just joined the Illuminati, and that's it. Just playing.
The other door?
No.
But just to be clear, in case they don't understand, we've been kind of in a hiatus, but still we want to drop content.
Yeah, we want to drop. We're still out there for you. You know, so we're doing our thing. I want to get to one story real quick. This Biggie Smalls mural,
which they're not going to tear down now.
So initially the guy said he was going to tear it down, and he wanted $12.50 a month to keep it up. Correct. Right. And this is the time when I was kind of saying this is where the hip hop union should be in play because I don't feel like everybody's like, yo, you know, Jay should take care of that and Big should take care of that. And I'm like, why though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Biggie gave just as much to hip hop as he gave to, you know.
Well, he gave his life to
literally. So I mean, I thought that this should be a union to step up and sort of
make that a historic monument.
Make it but luckily, the landlord wasn't as greedy son of a bitch as we thought he was.
He listened to the people. He did the smart thing.
He listened to the people, and
they were going to burn his house.
It was going to probably go.
The building must have gone.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He listened to the people. Came to his better senses.
He listened to the culture. So also, we want to let these people know that right now we are joined by our friends. You know, we're going to talk inside the industry shit today. We never had a behind the scenes, like the people that work behind the scenes. So I'm gonna let my man Sham. I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, Shampoo. YNVS. Go ahead. Tell them what you do.
Yeah, man. It's your man Shampoo, YNVS, man. It's the man behind the people that you know that you love. Your last 200 artists, I've been behind them from the guerrilla marketing from day one. When nobody knows the motherfuckers, I'm the one that bring them to clubs, introduce them to the DJs, and then the label push the button and boom, they go. Shampoo, yes.
And what labels have you worked for, Shampoo?
All of them. Def Jam, Capital, Epic, E1, Interscope, 300. You name the labels, I've been behind them. A bunch of independents. N.O.R.E also. You know what I mean? When he was doing reggaeton, I was there. I was the one holding the picket signs. It's documented. You can see me out there. We was out there.
Now, Shampoo, have you ever worked with an artist that you didn't like? Because I remember, like, early on, you might have not, I remember you telling me, like, Future was a dick. Like, he was a dick.
Future was a good guy. The Future was one of the artists that we started with.
Is this before he was Future? When he was Dungeon?
No. Future was good.
You don't remember you telling me,
it was Dream. Dream was tricky.
He didn't want to come out the car.
Damn.
He didn't want to do.
Yeah, but
he didn't want to do club dates for under 50. Remember that?
Yeah. That was after. That was after. That's what happens to all the artists once they, become stars. They
the evolution of an artist.
Yeah,
Let's
they
just
become
say it that
different.
way.
Have you ever seen an artist where they was humbled? Like one year, the album comes out. And then it's like you can't even talk to them.
Yeah, Dream was one of them artists.
Wow.
Yeah, when he was popping, you know me. When BET, when everybody was when we was doing BET 106 in Park. You know what I mean? It used to be back in the days where the audience used to be outside and everybody used to be outside with the posters like Dream, and the artists usually used to stop there and say what up to the fans, take a couple pictures, sign a couple autographs, and then go inside. When Dream was popping, you know what I mean? He used to just walk straight through, and everybody be like, Dream, and he'd be like, walk right through.
It's not happening.
Not happening.
It's not
So
happening.
Dream was one of those guys.
Wow. So we also got Rated R in the building. Rated R. We need you to tell these people, because I know you from the Loud record days, the real hip hop days, the Wu-Tang Clan, Mobb Deep days.
Yeah.
So tell these people who you are and where you work.
Well,
at.
thank you for allowing me to be here, man, because N.O.R.E is one of my true friends. I got to give him a shout out real quick.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? He's the one that if he sees me 20 blocks away, he's screaming out my name, and I'm getting in. And I do the same with him. So pretty much I am a multi-platinum producer. I sold over 12 million records in total. Combining. I'm from the BX.
That's right.
All right.
We make some noise for the BX.
Although every time I walk around, niggas think, I'm a regular nigga, which I love that. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. And at the same time, I was raised around Fat Joe camp.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
TS. Joe showed me a lot of things that I know.
Right.
As you know, I was the one that joined it. Khaled with Joe, for the world.
Wait, you introduced Khaled to Fat Joe?
I made let's get it right. Yeah, I did it, and I did it from the heart. I said, yo, my man Khaled is special. I lived in Orlando back in the days. I said Khaled was real special. The day one with the mayonnaise sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? The party.
Because that's where Khaled is really from. He's really from Orlando.
He's originally from
New Orleans.
He's from New Orleans.
Yeah.
But so I
He was down with Baby and them?
He knew them from back then.
So
basically,
that's true.
So basically, I was the one that said, yo, Joe, there's this incredible kid named Khaled, and I think you need to be with him, and shit popped off.
Like, not be with him, though.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the internet. We got to clarify
I just
shit,
saw
goddammit.
this chemistry. I saw the love. And
When Khaled was on Mix 96.
Mix 96. Now, Khaled was at 102 Johns back then. This is
Orlando. You talking from Orlando? You already talking about?
Yeah, we're talking day one. So basically, I made sure that happened, and I am going to take the credit for that on the Dream Champs. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a good run. He's doing really well. He got a new son now. So a lot of good things happening. And,
Definitely.
Me.
His son richer than everybody here.
Right now.
So let's all together.
I want his life. I want to go back.
Assad is getting more massages than me, my nigga. He just look like he got a baby massage on deck. God damn it, big up massage.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I was fortunate to be around a lot of big people. A lot of people didn't know, but my grandmother used to babysit Tupac. Tupac is from the BX. All right, I just found out from Pete Rock. He lived to the building next to, which is incredible. So we had Pete Rock, Tupac on Gun Hill. I mean, it was amazing. So that was kind of special. And then also, I got to definitely give a shout out to my man DMX, who I happened to be in a group home with him for 4 years.
Oh, shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 4 years, man. I'm praying for him now. He's very special to me.
Right.
And I hope he gets better.
Right. Let's make some noise for DMX. Now, Sweetness, at one point recently, I was asking around, like, who's the person to go to for Miami? For Miami, get your record promoted, and everybody said, it's Sweetness.
Nice.
So I want you to describe, what position you played in the industry and things like that to these people who don't know.
Okay, well, to be fair, you could kind of think about it like I'm kind of like a little Shampoo. You know, I came from that era. I'm younger than them, but all the OGs like Shampoo and the Shadows and you know the Crazy Hood when they had Bad Boy in Miami. I mean, I came from all that guerrilla wise and street marketing. As far as like, I'm always in the clubs every night. I've probably been in the club every night for like 10 years. There's probably not a night I missed because, mind you, back in the day, there was no Instagram. You didn't know who was going to be in the club. You didn't know who was going to go through.
Yeah,
I didn't want to miss that
take
opportunity.
pictures. He used to just come outside, just take pictures. 2 pictures and go back inside. I remember that. Yeah, my bad.
He had a 40-picture minimum.
He'll go outside and just go to my neighbor. Hold this shit. Like, you didn't even go outside.
The words when you had like the digital camera and you had to upload it, like it's not as easy as it is now. So I've been able to transition from that to being able to go work now with more on a regional tip. So I do South Florida and Miami because that's my home. And no matter how hard I try to like leave and go to like New York and try to work for like a label, I'm too good in my own market. So they rather just let me just give you a little more and stay there. But other than that, like I work with Epic now, 300.
Epic got the checks.
Yeah.
Epic got the check. You think L.A. Reid did that?
Yeah, we got to talk about that too.
You think? Let's keep it real. Let's just.
I mean, I'm a female in the industry, and I play my position very well. I know what it is when I walk in the building. If I'm looking a certain way or I'm doing certain things, I don't put it past nobody. I would hope that it's not true because I look up to this man.
I feel like I've been sexually harassed my whole career. Bitches always say, "Yo, I'll take you down." I'm like, "Word?"
Exactly.
Like in the label, like I'm like, I could have sued for that.
You ain't sued nobody.
You ain't sued nobody.
Yeah.
It's the first time I feel like I'm abused. It's the first time I'm saying this. But when I read this shit, I said, "Damn, that's it." Just saying you look good. That's sexual harassment.
Oh, that's what it was? I didn't even know what it was. That's it?
Yeah.
It's America, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I've been through so much, and I think about all the opportunities that I could have sued somebody, and I think I'm like, who wants to work with a girl that sues? I'm in hip-hop. Like, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna just take my L, eat it, and keep it moving and get the next check. Like,
Well, it depends, too. Don't say that. It depends on what.
I mean,
It
I've been
depends.
through it. I've been through it all. I mean, I just went through a
Well,
situation.
you shouldn't have to take the L, though. You shouldn't have to.
No. I'm saying,
Me and her spoke. We were speaking about it. No, that's my sister. We were speaking about it.
Me and Blue was talking.
Nah, she used to call it. Yo, everything real. She used to call me like 4 or 5 in the morning, like, Shampoo, you don't understand these motherfuckers. And I'd be like, sweetness, you just can't punch them in the face. Like, this is the industry. You gotta relax.
I just wanted him to play the fucking record. Like, what's his problem? I need 2 minutes. Like, I don't understand.
Now, let me ask y'all all a question, and especially people who are record promoters, right? Now, when you work in a record and you going hard, how hard is that to like? Is it easier when the artist is established, or it's easier when the artist is brand new?
When the artist is established, is easier. Like you remember, like N.O.R.E didn't know. There was a time me and N.O.R E was in a strip club. It's pause, and I was working his
Strip
record.
club is not pause.
No, maybe like what the fuck?
Reverse club.
You know what I mean? Reverse club. So you know what I mean? And then he seen me in the booth, like stressing and beefing with the DJ because the DJ's bugging out. N.O.R.E been in the building an hour and a half, 2 hours, and he still haven't dropped a N.O.R.E record. And then I'm like, yo, fam, are you bugging? Like, what are you doing? They're like, yo, I got you. Chill. And then next thing you know is the N.O.R.E set. And I'm like, yo, and then at that time, N.O.R.E got his jacket. He ready to go. So I'm like, yo, and N.O.R.E was like, yo, what happened? I'm like, N.O.R.E, we good. Don't worry about it. And he hit his record, but it's cool. I'm out now. You know what I mean? Thank you, Shampoo. We gotta go. You know what I mean? So a lot of the problems that the artists don't realize that we're these DJs
think they stars too.
Yeah,
and they don't really want to be told. They don't want to feel like a jukebox,
right?
Correct?
Yeah.
And they all got egos, and they don't want to. They don't want to be. They don't want you telling them, "Yo, play this now." They like, we'll tell you. Don't tell me. Relax. Go over there.
EFN, let me stop.
Well, I play both
as
roles.
A DJ,
I've been a promoter.
All right,
and a DJ.
All right, so as a DJ, I'm not talking to Crazy Hood Promotions. I'm talking to DJ EFN.
Right.
So as a DJ, is that annoying? Like when the label rep comes to you?
Imagine. First of all, I come from the era with the DJ. You're right. Whatever we played.
Right.
You're the people in the club. They followed your move. You didn't have to hope. You didn't have to play what they wanted. What you played, they were like, whatever you say,
Exactly.
DJ, you're the man. So for someone to come up to you and after I stopped really actively spinning like that, that's when the promotion game got a little bit more heavy in the booth.
Right.
Where they're asking you play this record.
And now, do you feel obligated because let's suppose?
No, but what I'm trying to tell you is, imagine if you got this set. If you're a DJ that really cares about your craft and you got a set ready for the night,
Right. You
and
don't
someone
change
says,
that. Yeah.
"Play this record right now,"
Right.
you know,
Well, but to be fair, it's not like sometimes we give you a call and there's
No, that's where relationships come into play.
Right.
You call the person before, yo, can you get this in your set? You know, and then sometimes people, you know, payola's real. Like I've been in the club when Jay-Z, bum, I was spinning, bum.
That was I mean to cut your wisdom. God bless Big Cap. That's how, you know, me and Big Cap became crazy close, because when he used to be in the strip clubs and DJing, I used to go to Big Cap and be like, yo, Cap, I got so and so in the building. Here's 50. I need the movie, Daddy. And then he'd be like, big shout to Shampoo. Boom. And Big Cat was one of the realest DJs, and he'll bring it back and be like, bring the artist here and give the artist the mic. The artist grab the mic and he's going in. Now my job is fantastic. I'm looking great.
And everybody
like,
wins. The artist wins, the DJ wins. And it's not like regular payola like radio, because that's one quitter hitter right there in the club.
Yeah.
But you're doing a subsidy for the DJ. You helping the DJ out. He's going to help you out. It's a win-win for everybody.
And then and then the other
as
thing
long
is
as it is a horrible record.
And the other
you've got to have some kind of morality.
But a lot of things, one thing is that a lot of times DJs miss records because they got so many records, they don't hear everything. So our job is to tell you, yo, fam, this is hot. You need to fuck with it. And then you tell them, yo, you got it. They be like, nah. I be like, you don't got this? This shit is crazy. Everyone's playing. They be like, I never heard it. Then they play it. Then they see the reaction. They be like, I feel like
that was what happened with Young M.A's record. I felt like Young M.A's record was out, but people was kind of sleeping on it because it was like a version of Bobby Shmurda. So people were like they kind of slept on it for so long. Did you work that record?
No, not at all.
But did you see that?
Nah, but you know what?
I've seen the growth. I've seen the growth.
No. I'm saying the record.
What's happening now is before DJs used to follow other DJs. Like everybody followed Flex, right? Let's just say that era.
That was God.
What's happening now is the DJs ain't even following DJs. They following the internet.
Yep.
If they see the SoundClouds pop and the internet, and they're following the listeners, which is kind of reverse.
Right.
Makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time.
Because the DJs don't lead the crowd no more.
They're not tastemakers no more.
And they're not taking chances. They're scared.
Yeah.
Like they scared.
They scared of promoters. They scared of their money.
Back in the days, they used to be the shit when the DJ be like, yo, this artist nobody knows. This is hot. Let me jigga. If you don't, this is so and so. This shit is, and then everybody be like, this is wrong.
That sound like Latin quarter. This is so and so. That was old school.
That was the Googie Rivera days.
Shout out to Googie.
That might have been a little bit before Googie right there.
But that's why the audience doesn't trust the DJ no more.
Right,
they lost the trust of the DJ.
But see, but it goes to the point where the
fans,
DJ has to trust the record promoter. See, I tell my DJs all the time, if you're not gonna make a movie, for example, T Grizzly, I'm sitting here telling them this record's gonna be the next.
That's the nigga he talking about. He in jail.
Yeah.
And
niggas praying on my downfall.
Yeah. Okay.
When I first got this record,
by the way, I had a record called First Day Home on Melvin Flynn album 2001. Just wanted to throw that out there. Continue your story.
I say that.
Throw that out there.
I say that to say.
I like the record though, and I like him.
Right. I say that to say this, that I was telling my DJs this type of record. If you're gonna be a press play DJ, which means that you're gonna press play, you're gonna turn around and go get a drink, or you're gonna turn around and talk to the bitch next to you.
So you're talking to that kind of DJ.
I'm talking to every kind of DJ.
Because there has to be a balance though.
No,
between the promoter and the DJ.
There is listen. When I go to a DJ, I know what I expect from you, and I know what you expect from me. Right?
Which is what?
I give it black and white. Come on, you know we.
No, I'm just
together.
the listeners. I know. The listeners don't know.
As far as like
that bag over here, you know?
Yeah. As far as like listen, you know, once this artist blows up, I'm gonna be at all your parties. We're gonna support you. You get your dub play. You're gonna get your drop. When it's your birthday, he's coming through for free. If it's the #1 record, we in that bitch.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying?
But to play devil's advocate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's play devil's advocate.
As a real, like an authentic DJ with ethics, he shouldn't go by that. Like when he blows up and be like, fuck if he blows up. That's what fucked up the game. Shit, what if this shit that I know is whack blows up?
The internet fucked up the game.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's a part of the fucked up game we're in, because everybody's like, what if this horrible shit that would have never been popped off back then pops off now? Because this is the shit that pops off now.
We talking about like Trinidad James is a good example.
Anything.
And he was popping. I had a lot of battles with that.
He was lit.
What I'm trying to say is the balance between
me and her bet.
I think he still owe me some money.
I paid you.
She was,
It's facts. That's right. No, it's facts because I was promoting Trinidad James and I told her I was like, yo, this record, my I forgot the fucking name. My bad bitch is my main bitch because my main hoe ain't really no. And I was like, yo, this record's gonna go because I believed in the record because I used to see the hood niggas and I used to see the hood niggas and they used to be like, and I used to tell Sweetness like, I'm telling you, I need you to get behind this record. Help me in Miami. She'd be like, nah, this shit sucks. It's not gonna go. I'm like, I'm telling you. She was like, yo, I bet you this nigga's never gonna go nowhere. But he did good though. He did good. He went platinum the first go. You know what I mean?
But to finish my point real quick, what I'm trying to say is the balance is the promoter. You're getting paid to promote this record, so it needs to be where the DJ trusts you that you're not just putting a record that you're being paid for to. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you need to trust DJ when he says, "Yo, this is not a good record for me."
Absolutely, I have to be respectful of. I'm very respectful of my DJs where they play, what venues, who they fuck with, because there's certain promoters that they literally promoters nowadays are so quick to blame the DJ if their party don't do good. But let's be real. When you really promoted parties, when we had So Be Live, we was in the streets every night. We was in the streets at Cleveland trying to get 10, 20 bitches to come through. There was no Instagram. These promoters want to sit back, post a flyer, and then when only 50 people show up, the music was bad. Why? The man showed up, did his job. He was standing for 4 hours.
Oh no, it's definitely not the DJ's fault.
But that's my point.
Right now, they say that Camilo and Alex Sensation is a cheat code.
As in what?
Yo no entiendo, hermano. Dímelo.
It's a cheat code.
Okay.
Like you hire them and your
And you
party.
No,
That's not true. That's not true.
Why you been in Duds?
I've been at Duds for both of them.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been at Duds all year.
No,
I've
absolutely.
never been at Duds.
I've been there.
For Camilo.
I've been there. Like, even though they're great DJs, hands down, and everybody knows, like, if you.
But in New York, when the rain and
there's been parties.
Girls, but Rally Sensation. And
but to be
they
fair,
bring out the tropical.
No, now if you put them together, it's a movie.
Yeah, it's a live.
But if you split them, and this is the promoter that nobody really knows, and he's just hires Camilo or Alex Sensation, it depends on the situation.
Right.
You may catch a brick.
Right.
Camilo.
No, don't get it wrong.
DJ's
They the
gonna
best
catch a dud.
DJs, period. Like, hands down, like, you put them in the box, they gonna turn out.
Not only
You know what I mean?
that they're people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Carmelo, I can vouch for him because I had his tapes back in the days.
Alex
halftime.
Sensation got his eyebrows sharp.
Well, you know that.
And he's wearing that
Alex.
Beijing. He got that Beijing
Carmelo.
looking good.
He's kind of merging into like the
Yeah, he
Latin
got that
market. Like, the
Beijing.
Latin market is getting
That's
really big.
his.
New
That
York,
is his.
lane
Big up
for
Alex
DJs.
Sensation. That's
Yeah.
my
Alex
nigga.
Sensation
La
saw
Mega
that lane.
Sapega,
Nah,
nigga.
the other,
Yeah, nigga.
That man
Yo,
gets
I know.
no,
that's my
but
nigga.
he's
my
dope.
nigga
But
at
the
one
other
point.
DJ that's creeping up is DJ Lobo.
DJ Lobo's
creeping.
Lobo, but
Yeah,
He's
he's
creeping.
classic. Been around.
Yeah.
He's been around.
DJ
He's
Lobo
classic.
been out a
Look,
long time.
I've been trying to book him, and he's like, relax.
Relax.
And I'm like, I got a
The
bag
Dominican
for you.
Sweetness, represent for the
Because-
Miami DJs. They
I'm
just talking
telling
New
you.
York DJ stuff right now. Come on.
No,
No,
because
Lobo.
the
They international.
I know, I'm
DJs.
playing.
like, I mean, I can respect any lanes and on DJs at what they do. Like when they come down to Miami, Alex Sensation gets booked at Brick House, packed out all
Crazy.
the way around the corner, and before.
Oh, I'm at Brick House tomorrow with DJ Camilo.
Hey.
Oh, man, we there.
I'm in there.
tomorrow, Daddy. Was that a good plug?
Yeah, baby.
Was that a good plug?
That's how you know I'm in the streets.
I'm gonna call you last minute thug.
So we got and Ciroc. Big up Ciroc.
Hold on, but he's an effing DJ now. So I don't know.
Who's the Evan?
Camilo.
Yeah, but it's okay. We should rock him out tomorrow. So all right. With that being said, like I said, DJ. So what is it? What is it to move a record? What's the first step to move a record?
The first step is you got to get to the open DJs. Like, it's not always about the prime time DJ, because the open DJ sets up the record for the primetime DJ. And a lot of times the primetime DJ isn't even aware about this new record that's creeping up, because the primetime
So
DJ.
you saying hit Bobby Trends?
No, Bobby Trends is a primetime. He's a primetime DJ.
I'm thinking of
Right,
old
right.
Bobby Trends.
No, yeah,
Okay.
he's one of those guys now. But you get to your DJs that opens up.
DJ Juanchi.
Okay, whoever that is.
Nah, just making up of DJ. DJ Juanchi.
Okay, DJ Juanchi. When DJ
So
Juanchi,
Spanish.
because every DJ Juanchi becomes the main DJ.
Yeah.
So your
Here goes
job.
DJ Juanchi.
How
Yeah.
about who's the hottest nigga in New York? The underground Indian nigga.
Spin King.
Spin King.
Yeah. Spin King. But the thing about Spin King, he only wants to DJ 1 hour. Like, he's like,
I'm
yo,
not mad at him.
he's like, yo, I've tried to book him. He's like,
I'm gonna do that.
he wants 1 hour. Lobo too. He's like, yo, 1 hour and he's gone.
And I'm
You know
playing
what I
full
mean?
songs.
Right, and he's gonna give you
And in
all
your opinion-
the prime
The
time,
hits,
G,
an
all the
hour hits.
hits.
In your opinion,
10
after that
songs.
1 hour, they're going to get another bag, or that's
9 out of 10 they
just
are.
want to kill their
Nah,
set and just
because a Spin King, you know, he's more. I don't want to put him in a box, but he DJs more in strip clubs. So he's gonna come do your party and then hit the strip club at 2:30. So he's gonna be at your spot from 12 to maybe 1:30, and 2 o'clock he's on his way out because 2:30 is prime time for the strip club. So when they get to the strip club, 2:30 is lights, camera, action. Wakita, he's turning all the way up, and everybody's like, "Yo, this nigga's everything."
And you see, and you can't do that in Miami. You can't double book in Miami. You can't do one club at 12 o'clock. Talk about I'm going 2 o'clock. I'm going to be
not
at
at
these
all.
clubs.
they might let you get away with Fort Lauderdale. Or,
No, because
Nah, not
the
even.
promotion game is so heavy. Everybody online
Yeah, everybody know
seeing who's
everybody.
where. Like I make sure my post notifications for every DJ is on because I want to see who's doing what. But nobody's ever double booked. They don't play that shit out here. These clubs be competing with each other. Like, and the crazy thing is like they're friends during the day. All these guys, they're friends. They're on the yacht. They chilling there having a good time. But boy, when at 10 o'clock and the doors open, it's you know what I mean? It's all for themselves. Like, oh, so this artist, you're gonna take this artist to that club? Well, I don't want him in my club.
See,
next week.
listeners, hip hop
That's always
is a
happened.
cutthroat game.
It is,
It
man.
is.
It
I mean,
is.
yeah.
It's super cutthroat.
Especially when, as a promoter and a record label, a rep or an exec, that you have a hot artist, but you got 2 different stations playing. They have 2 parties at the same day,
Yep.
and they both want them. So you got to make a decision. That's why you have the battle of the stations where they put you in a headlock, like, "Oh, word, you went over there first? You know what? Watch what happens to your spins."
Explain
Every time.
explain that to the listeners though. Like,
Well, what
because-
happens is both. Let's just say,
Because
I'm coming from New York.
Let me just explain. Let me just come from the artist that seen the artist that didn't have to choose, like a Hove. I don't ever think Hove had to
Never.
choose.
Never.
I don't think. Well,
But
nah.
behind the scenes,
He
the
might have
reps,
early
No,
on.
the reps.
No.
The reps have the battle. Hove is gonna go. Hove is gonna just like, nah, I'm going over here.
Right.
And then the rep is like, no, I really need you to go fuck with Flex first.
Right.
Because Clue gonna go crazy and not gonna play the record.
Right.
And they like, nah, we gonna fuck with Clue. And then Flex be like, word? You went to Clue first? Okay, I got you right now.
Now, how hard is
It's the worst. It's
worst.
difficult.
It's
It's
so
different. It's like a nightmare.
Because then you gotta make up for it like 100 times
And
more.
you be like,
later.
yo, the next 3 artists, you
You
got
got
them
'em
first.
first.
Are you dealing with that here with 99 Jams and
Absolutely.
103?
every day of my
Absolutely.
life.
Really?
And it's not and it's not just one.
Is Power 96 factored into that?
Power? No, Power is more corporate. So Power is not. That's
They're on
top,
the
top
list.
4. I'm hip hop. I don't do pop.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
still, I
but they're on the
mean,
list.
you
No.
could go there with
No, it's 103 and 99. That is, yeah, that would be, yeah.
And they
And
just
all the
had
time.
that problem.
And then sometimes it won't even like it's not even it's out of my control. The regionals are doing it. The my bosses are doing this, and then I get mad because I'm like, all you got to do is call me, and I would tell you that maybe you should do this hour with this personality first, and then go to the station, or vice versa, depending on who started playing the record first. That to me is more important than who I have relationships with. Who started supporting the artist first? Fuck me and my relationships. How can we make this better and bigger?
What do y'all think there's a difference now between how much the internet is playing a role in taste making these records versus the radio stations?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But it feels like the way you guys are talking, these radio stations still have this power.
Yeah, they still
And
have
I
the
mean-
power because
Because everybody
you
wants
still,
to be on the radio.
Yeah,
As much
absolutely.
as you lit on SoundCloud, as much as you lit.
You still
I
gotta
can't
bring.
say I can't
Nah,
say that.
artists still want to be
you,
on the radio.
You're right.
That's why
you're
they're
right.
always going to make a record for the radio. Look how great Joey Badass has done, and he's done great. But then
he's
now
no
you seeing
radio.
him making these records for radio,
Radio.
because.
But I think that's
It's-
I personally
it's-
that's a mistake on those artists.
Maybe, but I'm just saying it's working for him.
I
So
think-
right now we can't say it's a mistake. But everybody wants to be on the radio. As an artist coming up. You know, you didn't dream of being on SoundCloud popping.
Yeah.
You dreamed on being
But
on
I think
the radio
that's
station
about to
popping.
change completely.
Yeah, maybe,
Well,
maybe in
well,
another
well,
10
maybe.
years,
Maybe.
like a generational thing, but not now.
like just to give an
I
example.
think closer than 10 years.
Just to give an example, like you saw it online, 50 Cent was at Power and he was doing an interview, but Renee, the rep for G Unit,
Yeah, I
had
hit
to
up
take
today.
him somewhere
Big up
else.
to Renee. I
It should- one love, Renee, you're ready. But he had to take 50 somewhere else. So he's rushing them like, yo, time, because you don't see the guy behind the artist like, yo, wrap it up. So then you hear Charlamagne say, yo, word, Renee, watch what happens when you bring Kid through.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
this is what happens to the rep.
Because they know that he got to go to high.
Right. No, Power. He got to go to Power.
You said Charlemagne, so he was at Power.
No, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So you saying that they know that 50 got to go to high. That's why
I don't know
That's
where
why
they was taking them.
Okay.
But I just know they was rushing them so they couldn't get the full interview they wanted. So they tell Renee, like, yo, word, you rushing? Now watch what happens when you bring Kid Kid. We just gonna be like, oh, Kid Kid album's November 14. Thank you, goodbye.
Yeah.
Which is a part of radio politics. You bring us your big stars, we gonna fuck with you with your new upcoming stars.
Right.
But sometimes these people like gotta kind of deserve it. Like when they got the #1 spot and they got the hottest thing going. Like I don't think you should rush the interview. You know what I mean? No.
No.
Well, that depends. Like everybody's on time. You know, they have to go. They have other obligations, and they got to get there.
I mean, we've rarely encountered it on the podcast, but we have twice.
We have.
And we fight.
We have, and we still get an extra 15 minutes or 25 minutes.
But you really want the hour.
In Puff's case, another 45
No,
minutes.
Puff is different.
Puff was a reverse.
Puff was a great intro. We had the full. They cut us.
You see, they edited us.
Yeah, no, it was a great intro, and then he hung out at the end.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, we got
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. They was trying to pull him.
We would have went in
because it was a promo run, and we try not to get artists on promo runs because that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
come on.
But it's Ice Cube. At the end of the day, we went to New York. Well, my flight was fucked up. I forget the reason why. So we just fucked this.
Liquor. It was a liquor.
Snowstorm. No, definitely wasn't liquor. We went. We professional.
We've been backwards to do that Cuba episode.
Yes. And then we drove through the snowstorm like warriors, nigga. Yeah, left my wife and my kids. It's a fact.
Wow.
I flew twice.
The way I just said that, it sounded like I was just a foul nigga. Let me They were good. You was working. But it's true though. I was like, let's go.
But as record promoters, we have a hard job because especially if the artist is not personable and like not helping you.
But how about
help
the
him.
lean niggas? Like when you hang out with the lean niggas.
That's what he's talking about.
I'm talking about.
That's what
And
he's
they be
talking
like,
about.
yo,
They just wanna-
They might be personable. It's the lean.
Right.
like-
Now what happens is like,
Nah,
you know, they're not personable where you want them to like you prep them, be like, look, you know, this is N.O.R.E. and EFN, like you gotta go in
don't
there.
put us in that
You know what I'm
category.
saying? No, I'm just saying, but you know,
Put other
as-
niggas. No,
okay,
you
so
want that. Okay.
what was the guy name?
Oh, DJ Wanchi?
Wanchi, this DJ Wanchi.
That's how Wanchi's popping soon.
Wanchi is lit.
Hey, you fuck around. Wanchi shows up on Instagram tomorrow like, yo.
Fuck around, that's my alter ego and shit. I'm like DJ with a mask.
He'd be like, yo, listen, yo, this is DJ Wanchi. Yo, he got the hottest clubs in the city.
Right. Make some noise, goddammit. Yeah.
You know, DJ Wanchi got the hottest clubs in the city. Yo, I need you to be fucking, you gotta fuck with him. And they be like, all right. And then they get there, and then Wanchi's interviewing him. He's like, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And yeah, the song is Seltzer. Yep. I've been in the game 5 years. And you like, yo, you fucking killing this interview right now. Like, you bombing right now, my nigga. Like, come on. You know what I mean?
That's a personality thing.
I mean, yeah,
But I
but
feel
you
like social media, like artists are missing steps. Now remember, there was artist development.
Oh yeah, no, of
So
course
now
they're
it's
going
like
straight.
You go
100
from
is-
0 to 100, and they're missing this whole point of where the social, interactions, this interview.
that's
and all
why
that stuff.
when they are one-hit wonders, it's
Exactly.
terrible because they don't learn nothing in the process.
And as a record promoter, we have to recognize who those people are going to be, so our reputation stays clean. Because I only pick records and pick up artists that I know I'm gonna like. OT Genesis, perfect
I knew you was
freaking
gonna go in
example.
there. I know you was
right?
gonna go there. I knew you was
Right?
gonna
But
go
it's
there.
true.
I knew it.
But am I wrong?
No, I know
Because
you're not.
everybody fought with me about this man.
Right.
He's gonna be a one-hit wonder. Coco's not gonna go nowhere. When I first heard this record, and it wasn't just about hearing the record, it's the way this man performed. It was the way he spoke to me. It was the way when I walked him into the club the first time, how he interacted with the DJ. This guy knew what he was doing. I was like, all right, this I can work with. So I'm gonna go extra hard, do everything I can. Now 3-4 years later, we got 3 platinums. And you thought he was
Let's
gonna be
make
a
some
one-hit
noise for
wonder.
that. Hey, hold on.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
right.
You got to
But to be
cut
fair,
it.
and we didn't depend. We're not dependent until this day. 3 years, we're still not depending on social media. He keeps his shit on the streets. He keeps his family fed on the streets, and everybody fuck with him. Every city he go to, when he go to New York, he's with Shampoo. When he in LA, he's with that rep. When he in Miami, and he's exclusive.
Yep.
So he knows how important it is to stay connected to the streets. Radio and social media is cool, but he knows that 10 years from now, you want to keep getting the same.
He's
bag
building
got.
real relationships. That's the difference between social media relationships.
Absolutely.
Hold
And that's
on.
why I tell him, like, don't rush. You got a career.
Right.
We're good. You're going to be that superstar. You're going to be the headliner in your own concert, in your own tour.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
rated.
I got to share this too as a producer, because radio people don't listen to the producers. OT, before
shit.
all of this, before all of this happened, OT was in Orlando with DJ Chino, and there was nothing going on. He was just promoting his joint. And as a producer, I just saw it, man. I was like, yo, and we put this on the record. He'll vouch for it too. From Rihanna to Bruno Mars, all these people, Ross, like nobody really looked at them now. And as a producer, once you know that that's that record, like I told OT, he got it. He's special. My man is good right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of promoters, they don't listen to the people that make the music.
Nah.
Okay, because at the end of the day, that's what you worth. Your last record is your last one. I ain't had a record in a long time, but go look at my files. I'm a kick some ass. And the reason was I didn't like the money situation, so I had to turn it down. By the way, when you turn down money, you a real nigga.
Yeah.
And I know N.O.R.E has been there. I know for a fact I can vouch for him. So
I know. I
a
booked
lot
him
of-
many times.
all-
He says, "Relax, I'm good.
Exactly.
I don't need
all
that."
money is no good money.
I say, "N.O.R.E, this is good
Exactly.
for you." He tells me, "Relax.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to
So-
San Francisco Friday."
Exactly.
I'm
So that's what I'm
good.
saying. So on a producer's market, like it's crazy because it's like all the way up to Joe's Wash. Joe's Wash, it ain't going nowhere. My man, and then the person was hanging out with Joe the next day, no names. You know what I'm saying? The record's washed. That's the type of shit you gotta deal with. Now the record's once y'all hear that shit as a producer, regardless if I'm, the top producer or bottom producer, that's just in your soul. You know what's going. What?
Right.
Was a killer record.
Right.
They did Pharrell think that out at the moment?
I don't know.
All right, well, let's go back to
But-
that. He put
but
it on.
as
He
a-
put it on.
I feel like the South really helped.
No, but as a record promoter, right?
It was our vibe.
As a record promoter, N.O.R.E has been successful with his accolades and everything he's doing, and then he decided let me try this reggaeton shit, and niggas like.
Yep.
Nah, I'm good.
I was
You
one of
like,
them. I
yo,
said,
this is
yeah.
N.O.R.E.
There you go.
I was one of them.
You're one of those, right?
That was one of
Yeah,
them.
you
I
be
was
like,
one of
yo, this is N.O.R.E. And they be like, nah, we good. You be like, nah, bro. They be like, yo, can he do what? He's like, he's not doing that because he's doing this. He's doing this.
But he did it. He did it.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Because and it happens, and this is our battle as record promoters. Like we always at the front line of this shit.
Right.
We take all the hits, and
All
then
the
we come
hits.
back to you and be like, "You ready? You got
You
your
ready?
bottle?
Everything
You got
good?
your bottle?
You good?
Everything
You
good?
happy?
All your people's in." And then you tell the artist like, "Look, the promoter said only bring 5 people,"
And you
then
show up with 10.
N.O.R.E pulls up with 15.
Is it Tiger Bone time?
That's light.
Oh, that's how
You
It's Tiger Bone
it's
time.
Tiger Bone time.
Oh, I thought we were saying it was gonna hold. Hey, you guys
I
take
feel
I'm
like,
ready.
I feel like
Well,
let's
Tiger Bone
celebrate them. Let's let them take the 3
Yes,
shots.
you guys take
And I'm ready.
Let's let them.
Yes, you guys enjoy
You know I do
your
this.
time.
I do this.
Shampoo, take-
First of all, because of N.O.R.E,
Pour for you 3.
because of N.O.R.E, N.O.R.E told me
I got
three,
me scared right
three wants to get. He told me to get Tiger Gong.
Tiger Bone.
Bing bong.
Tiger Bone. That's 2 different things. Tiger Bone, Gugong, and Baji.
Yes, sir. So understand I have all 3.
Sounds like
That's right. Let's make some noise.
Yes, sir.
He does it.
I do this.
Pour for sweetness and rated R right now. goddamn.
Oh, hey.
Introduce them to the Tiger Bone world. And by the way,
am not
Veggie
excited.
Delight always supplies
Shout out to Veggie
in Hollandale. You already know.
and then-
It's so weird that everybody's
Guys,
looking at me.
And then look,
I'm
and
like,
then
"This shot."
Everybody knows how to
N.O.R.E so ill.
Angelina took 19.
Yo, and then
Angela.
And
Amber
N.O.R.E
Rose
so
took a-
ill because I've never heard of this, right? He was like, yo, you need to go to Canal Street. And he showed me the store, the only place that sold it. And this shit is $80, guys. This is not like, this ain't cheap.
put that in the car? You put that in the
No,
car?
I pay cash. I pay cash. This is not Def Jam money.
The corporate card.
The corporate card.
Yo, whoa. That's for them. That's for them.
Yeah, no.
They gotta get initiated.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Hey, I take these shots.
This is
I do
y'all
this.
3. Now look, y'all 3.
I take this.
can't.
No, no.
Take this.
It's
No,
not
this
really
is a part of the
alcohol.
ritual. It's not. It's
hell
herbs.
no.
It's herbs.
No, you don't even
It's
you don't even
I don't
drink.
even
But
drink,
today,
but I'm make
but
believe.
today,
Yeah.
salud.
Magabaya bing bong.
Hey, let me tell you something. I gave this to my artist Conan. He almost threw up.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Salud.
We gonna bring him in.
Take it down. Take it down.
Never cold. Never cold.
hello.
Go. Yeah, drink it.
I do this. And let me tell you something.
Sit still. Sit
I'm gonna make
still.
a big
Sit
record
still.
tonight.
Let me tell you something. This is one of the drinks. This is one of the drinks. If
Soda.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, what are you doing, guy? That's good. That's good stuff right there.
This is for real. These are for real people right here. This is one of the drinks right here. If you're trying to get your PP up, this is it right here.
Yes, Tiger
It
Bone.
gives you energy.
I don't have a PP.
Sweetness is getting her PP.
PP no.
Yeah, you may have something else
Yo,
standing.
but that shit tastes like steak sauce. Oh my god.
That's like a compliment. That's like a compliment. We never heard that one. We never heard.
Amber said that.
She said steak sauce.
She said steak sauce. Amber said
I was in
that.
a
And
different zone.
just so you know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Maybe for women.
I was in a different. Maybe for women it tastes like steak
I mean,
sauce.
to be
Tastes
fair-
like nothing like anything edible for me.
but this is the thing about the Tiger Gong. Tiger Bomb. I'm sorry.
Tiger Bone.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Working?
Like N.O.R.E introduced this to the world. Like you're not supposed to drink this the way we drinking it. Like this is.
Oh, hell
This is N.O.R.E
It's a
introduces
teaspoon.
to everybody because he knows this is death.
And who introduced you? The Golden Child?
No.
The Golden Child introduces to you?
That's a fact.
The aroma.
Do I gotta
I
call
was like,
Uber now?
we want the tiger. You remember the Golden Child?
No, wasn't it,
We want the night.
Wasn't it Tech from Smith
Tonight.
& Wesson?
Nah, man.
He was saying that in an interview.
Nah,
right?
Tech
did
said
that.
he introduced you to it. He said it.
Nah, you gotta relax.
But I tell you, this is good for you. So you know, everybody should have a shot
But that's
of
my
Tiger
brother. Big
Bomb.
up to
What,
Tech
you
from,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Have enjoy the shot of Tiger Bomb.
No, I don't think he said he introduced it. I think he said we did it earlier because he was at that Tiger, the Tiger Bone spot.
He said he took you to
originally.
the juice spot in Harlem or something.
No, I was there already. And yeah, he met me.
Yep, on 120,
Met-
126, I believe it is.
Well, he met me, yeah. Huh? No, the original one was on 100, I believe 24th in Madison. It was
Correct.
around the corner from the Fruits of, the original
Right.
one, Fruits of Life. And then it was Fruits of Life. And then
The one
now-
with the stairs you go down. That one, because that one was because
It's
they got shut
actually-
down. They got shut down for selling Tiger Bomb.
All right, it's actually
Probably the
it's
original
not-
that was actually
Here's the-
real
here's
Tiger.
the deal,
Give it
Shampoo.
What are you
It
giving
wasn't
us?
The
going
real Tiger
down.
Bone.
It was going
which
up.
was real Tiger.
Oh, that
It
was
was
that
the
was before.
fair.
The
That
one
was
you're talking
before.
about is going
Used
up.
to be Tiger.
It's
Just know I'm gonna
going
Google
up.
this
That's
later.
the-
You're
that's the
right.
original
Oh, I made a
one.
whole
You're right,
thing
you're
about. I made like
Yeah,
a
it's
mini
going up.
documentary about it.
Yeah, but
What?
this is fantastic Tiger Bomb. Everybody should
Tiger
try
Bone,
it.
Tiger Bone.
So
now,
fantastic.
so now,
Super fan.
when you hear stories about the LA Reid thing, even though we touched on that earlier, you know, is that something that you think that happens frequently in the industry?
Absolutely.
What, sexual harassment?
All day.
Absolutely.
All day.
We talking about sexual harassment.
Like,
I mean,
what part?
look at the
Like-
game and that reality show. That nigga got hit with what, 10 mil?
Yeah, but you
And
know
she
what it
put
is. This
herself-
is life. It's just regular life. We always see a bad chick and be like, "Damn, she got a fat ass." That's sexual harassment.
Yeah, but the thing is,
but
like,
to
she
us,
wears
as
it.
hood motherfuckers,
Right.
we just. That's just normal to us to be like, damn, she got a fat ass. Oh shit, she got fucking the print in the front. Look at that pussy. You know what I mean? Like,
Man,
but
man, you did pretty
Damn,
good.
Cosby.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? This is true. I'm not lying. I'm telling you office talk because motherfuckers be like, I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, take that back. Not
Office
Cosby.
talk.
Damn, Trump.
I'm telling you, I'll be in the office. They be like, you see the new intern? That bitch is bad. Yo, you see the camera
do
too?
it
That
after that,
bitch.
Shampoo.
Right.
You be like,
But-
nah.
See how
But
that's
that's not
private
sexual
talk. That's
harassment.
not
It's
sexual
private
harassment.
talk. That's
Right.
When does it actually make?
When you say it like, damn,
locker
baby,
room
don't
talk.
I guess when you be like, damn, baby, them fucking shorts is killing the game.
I felt foul for her right now.
I think that's sexual harassment,
I
right?
don't think that's sexual harassment.
I think it is.
Yo, come on, brother.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on.
sexual-
Even though it's
listen,
facts.
as a woman,
That's my
sexual
sister,
harassment
daughter,
at this
mother.
point
That's sexual
is whatever
harassment,
makes
bro.
you uncomfortable.
Right.
You can be like, mommy, you look so good, and because you
And the rub back, the rub at the back.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't know that
Look,
might be the one thing, not
The-
what you said.
listen, I got
is what
signed
you
when I was
did.
17, so them older women
It
sexual
was on
harassed
you.
me. My whole career, goddamn it, my nigga.
It was on.
I kid you not. Them rubs, I got a lot of those.
Yeah.
A lot. Like I'm talking about
Like,
17.
good game.
Like, them chicks was like this. Them old girls was like, God damn it.
I've got a lot of
I'm
those.
gonna take it down.
I've got a lot of those from big executive females, and I knew, and I knew. Pause. You know what I mean? It wasn't a boy. You know what I mean? And I knew you can't fuck up the check.
Can't.
You know what I mean? Because once you smash, and one thing go wrong, you out the building.
But let's be real. It's different for men than it is for women.
No,
like,
it's
so
all the
man,
same
we whatever.
shit.
Like, yeah, you want to sexual harass me? Go for it, buddy. You know, like as long as it's a chick.
I don't feel like it's like that.
I think it's the
come on,
same.
let's be 100% honest.
I feel like I feel
You only
like
gonna feel weird if it's like a 90-year-old lady. You'll be like,
I'm going in.
Abuela, cálmate.
Nah, it depends how high she is at the label. I'm in.
Let's keep it real.
But we don't get offended because
Foul
it's
brother
usually
number
not
one.
that.
You know what?
What if it's
I
the
got
mother? What
offended.
if it's the mother?
Now from back then.
Right. As a woman, but to be fair, as a woman, like the sex, I don't really see it like sexual harassment. Though, if you're in the industry that we're in, we're always out, we're always drinking, we're always in those environments and situations where things can happen. We can have Tiger, whatever, and the next nigga he wouldn't take it right.
So
he
nigga
sees
like
you
Eddie.
in shorts.
Nigga like Eddie.
Like
just come up
Where
to you.
is
Eddie.
Eddie?
He eats ass.
Eat your ass. I feel like Eddie
Pull up
opened
a
each
chair,
ass
Eddie.
before. Come here, Eddie. Pull up a chair.
Eddie is the original. He's the ass eater.
I
Eddie
just
the
feel
ass
like-
eater, everybody.
Oh,
Let's make
that's
some noise for Eddie the
That's right.
Often imitated, never duplicated. Eddie
So
the ass eater.
what happens is this. What happens if Eddie the ass eater comes up to you, says, I want to eat your ass, but this night you actually
definitely
want your
sexual
ass
harassment.
eaten.
But it depends. Is he an industry guy or he's just with N.O.R.E?
No, he's not with N.O.R.E. Please.
Okay.
He's in the ass eating
just-
industry.
He's in the ass eating section of the club.
But it's okay.
You happen to stroll over there.
It's okay. It's okay because
You know when the ass eating section of the club.
yeah,
You know
he's
that.
okay. It's okay.
Wait,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
My
So-
point of that was just that if Eddie or anybody were to come at me or something,
ask
I'd
you
be
to
like, "Yo,
eat
my
your
man,
ass."
I'm working, I'm good. Please leave me alone." See, some
Come
girls-
like what? What is he saying exactly though? I
But
want to
no,
know.
I'm just saying, as far as the sexual harassment, like if a nigga's drinking and we're in the environments, I'm saying like things happen. But as
Right.
a woman, you should be able to be self-conscious, be able to know.
But
maybe
Eddie
you
and
shouldn't
Club
drink so
Dream.
much.
Hold on. Eddie and Club Dream.
Okay.
Water's glistening off of his-
Did he take a little piece?
He took a little
took-
piece.
he took a
Take a little piece.
He thinks he's Rick James and Super Freak.
You look and you actually attracted to the guy, all right?
What? Eddie's attracted to the guy.
She's attracted to the guy, Eddie, right? And
And
he
it's even
says,
fair because me and Eddie have known each other for 10
no,
years.
I'm just saying.
What does that
That's why they
mean?
doing it.
You know what I'm saying? So he says, I want to lick your ass. And tonight you lick too. You might have took a little piece
A little piece.
as well. Let's make some noise for a little piece.
And for those that don't know, it's the Bill Cosby little piece.
It's a little,
So if you're wondering what we're talking about, it's the Bill Cosby little
It's
piece.
the big bong in Macahaya.
it's a little piece of life.
A little
A
piece.
little piece. And you on it. And then you want to. Right? And it goes down. Right? But then the next day.
You said she want a cock.
Yeah, like straight out.
What the fuck?
Right? So the next day, that's it. That was a one-hitter quitter. And then now he does that again. And he says something. Is that still
And
sex?
you're not on the little piece now.
You're not on a little piece now.
You're
sober.
She needs to stand up and say, yo, my man, that was
disrespectful.
one night.
It's
Yeah, I was
disrespectful.
gonna say what the bitch forgot. Like, what you mean? Like,
It's-
you know what? And then sometimes
Look
it's
at Eddie. He hurt. He like, what? We in a relationship.
He already
After I
had the
eat your
Valentine's
ass-
card.
After I eat your ass, we in a relationship, baby.
I mean, to be fair, how many times have you been in the industry and you've had sexual tension with a female? All the time, right?
Somebody got a nervous condition.
That's rated
You
R.
gotta back up the shit.
That's rated R. Nah,
It's
nigga.
working.
Somebody got a nervous
That's
condition.
Tiger
Stop
Bomb.
shaking.
Yeah.
That's
I got
right.
cold
Rated
water.
R don't
That
drink.
shit-
That
I don't
shit.
even drink it.
That shit got him.
Not
Yo,
your earthquake. It's
let
an
no
earthquake.
rated R for eat ice cream. Pause.
Yo, Eddie, so when the last time you ate some ass?
Hey, you gotta think about it. What the fuck? He
wait,
falling off.
It's a regular thing for
He
Eddie.
falling off, Eddie. You gotta think
It was
about it.
about 2 days ago. 2 days.
There you go.
It's so recent. He needs toilet paper for his mouth right now.
You know, You know he in
Boo-boo on your
the
lip.
you know he in the dingleberries too, right?
I think
And it's not a fruit.
Wait, what's dingleberry? What is that?
Dingleberry is when you wipe your ass with the paper and the little balls of paper.
Little
there.
balls.
Oh, the little one you got.
Hey, you see?
Nah.
He knows. And he goes like this: one for me, one for you. One for me, one for you. Shampoo doing it too.
I'm a fine nigga.
Picking dingleberries is cool.
You know what?
It's
I
fun.
done, I've
And
been
what
there.
third
I've
world
been there.
country is that cool,
It's just
dog?
I've been there.
It's fun.
I've been there.
You got dingleberries.
That's what you tell that girl? I go,
I never knew that was dingleberry. I thought it was cotton
Leave that
balls.
culo, coño.
Dingleberries.
It's toilet
Nah, I
paper
know.
stuck on
You
your
gotta
head.
relax.
Pelitos.
I got.
Oh, no, I
let's finish with the dingleberries because I want to get into a little bit of serious things. Just a little bit
Are
serious.
you done with the strawberry dingleberry
Strawberry
shortcake?
dingleberry.
I need you to
Shortcake
Google.
juice.
I need you to Google when that Bad Boy documentary come out, and then when does that Tupac movie come out? Because
June.
it's very.
Yeah,
I
June
think one
16th
is June
is
16th,
Pac.
and then isn't the one the very next week?
The what? The Bad Boy one?
No, oh, yeah.
So you think it's on purpose?
And there's a Tupac documentary coming out as well.
Okay, but let's just stick with
The movie.
the documentary, which I got a sneak peek of.
No, the movie or the documentary?
No, I've never seen the movie.
Okay.
A good friend of mine's, Busta Rhymes, told me he's seen the movie 4 times.
Of what? Which
The
one?
Tupac movie.
And Pooh spoke highly of it. What did Busta say?
Well, Busta said he loved it.
So and
Busta
Pooh said
said-
he loved it too.
Busta said he loved the Tupac movie, but now it's like, isn't it crazy because it wasn't like that? Like it was a Death Row album, like in the '90s,
And now
then
the Bad Boy movie's coming
album
out.
come
Is
out.
that was
so,
that
That's what I'm saying.
orchestrated?
So one Bad Boy is.
Well, I mean, that's actually smart
Okay, hold
marketing
on,
if you
wait.
think
Bad
about
Boy is
it.
June 25th, and then what day is Tupac?
I mean, to be fair, I mean,
Isn't
Man,
that
back to
like
back.
the week after each other? Like, am I bugging?
Ah, for
does
what?
it feel
Nah,
like
but
the
it's
90s?
only right.
Oh,
Marketing wise, that's genius.
Right.
Well, Bad Boy was doing it first.
Marketing wise is
It's
genius.
marketing wise is genius.
It's genius.
But Bad Boy was first though.
Because you have to see the first one and then gotta go see the second one.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it's like
What first
relatable
one?
stories. So
Right.
you want to see like
So you gotta go-
It's
Yeah.
kind of like a
Story.
Notorious story.
So-
It's kind of
so-
like Biggie's story. Like,
Again, that's the record label exec guy that has to go.
I think that's
from the
smart. I think that's hella
bottom.
smart.
That's smart. That's
I
smart.
think it's smart.
You have to go see the first one and be like, I gotta see the second one.
Gotta see
Because
the
it
other side of
ends
the
here.
story.
Let me see what.
what do you mean the second one? Because you. Oh, you're
No,
talking
he's
about-
saying the other side of the
Tupac's-
story.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You have to go see that after the first one. You be like, oh, this is crazy. Let me see what they saying, and then
That's
you be like,
smart. That's
oh, I
smart.
like it.
Do you think people care? Like, as
Yeah,
much
yeah,
as-
yeah,
I think
yeah,
the real
yeah.
I think
hip-hop
our
people.
generation cares.
Yeah, the real
No,
hip-hop
I think the young generation cares too because you still no.
They're trying to get
No, I'm
educated.
gonna tell you-
Little Yachty saying
No,
what
I'm gonna
he's
tell you
saying.
why because you got people like Kendrick that still carry that
Absolutely,
flag.
and J. Cole, yes.
They say that is the
Absolutely.
people that they grew up on or looked up to or whatever. So that they're still the youth is still gonna check for it, even if they don't care about it. They gonna check for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And this is all going bad. Like if you look at the internet, what's happening online with Flex and Spice One and Whack 100 and
Spice
Tretch.
One?
Yeah, like
that's
it's
some-
getting
yeah,
crazy.
but they squashed it. I heard that
They
Tretch
squashed it?
and Whack squashed. That's what I heard.
That's it.
The internet told me that.
I don't know. I looked a couple
No,
days
the internet
ago.
told me that. The internet told me
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Like,
It's getting crazy out there. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
Spice One, I didn't hear.
Spice One was just standing up for Tupac. Like Flex, don't talk out of your mouth. Like
Spice,
I'm-
you mean Tretch?
no
Or
Spice One.
also?
Spice One, yeah.
Oh, Spice One got involved.
Yeah. He's telling Flex like, don't make
but
me
I-
take a plane to come to
Nah,
New York.
Listen, with all due respect, me listening to everything, it's just everybody stating their opinions, and at the end of the day, opinions is just an opinion. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that
I
was a
get
little
it.
bit more than an opinion.
I mean,
That was claiming.
Flex is crying.
That was
Nah,
saying
because
what
you gotta-
happened. Like the way that Flex said it, he was.
But you got to
saying
look
what
at
happened.
it what Flex is coming
I know,
from.
But even when he's saying what happened, he wasn't there, so it was just opinion.
Okay, no,
everything
yeah.
is opinion. When
Perception.
It's
His
perception.
perception.
So the thing is, and that's why when Rack comes, it's all this opinions, and it's just like at the end of the day, I can't denounce their opinions because that's theirs.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, there's always somebody who looks at somebody different than we look at that person, or whatever. And the thing
All
about
of
it
Donald
is,
Trump's
The thing about it is,
with Trump.
I don't want to judge anybody ever. So the same way I don't want to judge them, I gotta let them have their opinions or their foresights of the way they look at anybody in any way. We understand that it's for the dead. It's a view on the dead, and we don't condone that at all. But at the same token, we understand when people who lived in them certain eras in them certain situations, they have a certain opinion. So we're gonna let them do that, and we're gonna continue, move off from this subject. But
And we don't know the behind the
parties,
scenes.
big up all parties involved,
You know what I'm
because the one thing that Drink Champs is not about, we're not about violence, and we're not
Drama,
about
none of
drama
that
and
shit.
none
Gossip.
of that.
have
We're
fun,
touching on it
but we
because
don't
it's
try
a
to
hot topic,
perpetrate
you know what I mean, things like that. But that's not what we're about. We're gonna get back to this record promoting and shit.
Yes,
like
sir.
that. So what was your most famous record, Radar?
I think I had the battle record was Here We Go Again. That's when Jada put it on Beanie. At that time, yeah. A lot of people didn't have to do that, but I did that, and basically, it was that and Ether. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of situations where I was on MTV, and they were asking.
The way you said it made it seem like you ghost produce Ether, but I know that was drunk lingo. The way
He's
you
just
said it.
saying
Yeah,
that
he said that
and
and Ether.
Ether.
Yeah,
No, at
you
that
got it.
Ether.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that was Ron Browse. No.
Yeah,
It was
why
the
you
way-
wanna clear-
So
let's
y'all
clear
gotta
it
clear
up
it
for
up
the-
because I ain't want the
Right.
fans to be like, yo, what? He did Ether?
Nah,
Like,
never.
Right.
You're never gonna get that.
Right.
from me,
No.
You put a machine, I'm in
No.
there.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, that was a big record. It was a big time for me. It was like I couldn't believe it. By the way, I had to change the record. I had a little violence involved. I had little gunshots going on. And Jay was like, "My man, I gotta kill this kid with the words. Take out the gunshots." So there's a lot of reason. And big up to D. He's the one that picked up that record. So I think that was my biggest.
DNY?
Yeah, D from DMY. Yeah, he picked that record. He said, "Yo, Jetty,
Rough Riders?
yeah, that's it. D, Leo, born the same day, August 9th. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D and his sister, both Leos. But like I said, it was hard for me because it was like, yo, do I want to get in this?
Yo, you guys gotta relax. For real. I'm
Yeah. I was like, yo, do I get in
Might
this?
as well do it
You
one
know,
time good.
Yeah. Guys gotta. Everybody in the back. Listen.
Everybody
we getting
relax.
we getting complaints about y'all motherfuckers.
background is crazy.
Did you email me?
The background is crazy.
Yo,
You
Did he
motherfuckers in
email
the back.
thank you.
Please, you gotta relax.
background is
Nah,
crazy.
it's actually light right now.
Yeah, no, it's still bad though. Go ahead.
So
continue.
back to this rivalry. I mean, just to be around that rivalry, it was bad. I mean, Jada and them, they ain't no. I don't know if I can curse. Can I curse on this? Yeah, Jada.
This nigga just say he don't know if he
fucking
can
shit.
curse.
That's the only way.
Whatever.
Did this nigga just get here?
Why
Well,
buy a
You
big
definitely
shit?
next
Nah,
watch
nah,
the Drink Champs.
The shit was real, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't what's going on, and eventually it was hard as a producer to be in that, you know what I'm saying? Because all you want to do is music, but at the end of the day, Joe and them won't let me down, so it's all good, So I had my team behind me, but it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Fat Joe for everything he's done for me, you know what I'm saying? I do
Big him up,
appreciate it,
goddamn
you know what I'm saying? And he said, go get that check. So it was hard for me as a producer, but at the end of the day, I'm history. Here we go again. Even I give you some insight on this one. I was in Japan with DMX, all right? My first time I was in Japan with DMX. At the time, the locks wasn't getting along. You gotta remember that DMX and them had beef, and it wasn't really getting along for whatever reason. So I went out to Japan with X. I was there. I was like going crazy. He's like, "Yo, Trank, do this," and we had a great time. And then he's like, after he gets out the plane,
What'd you have for lunch?
Nah, you know what I'm saying. Nah, you know what I'm saying. And then all of a sudden he goes,
He
gets
gotta
off the
relax.
plane.
I was like, nice.
Yeah,
You gotta be clear.
You gotta be clear.
That nigga was smoking wolves, Bob. You gotta be clear,
Tell my man,
papito.
that's my man. Hold on, that's my man. Hold on, put that. That's my man. He's good people. So nigga was like, yo, nigga get off the plane and shit. He was like, yo, go to the studio. And I'm like, go to the studio for what? He's like, boom, and he was on a hook. So you know what I'm saying? So that was just crazy being in the group I'm in for 4 years, you know what I'm saying? Struggling.
What group?
Children's Village, kids. Children's Village, 4 years. He was in Collins. I was a mentor. And we just had our moments. We ran away. We did all the funny shit. That was crazy.
They ran
You know what I'm
away.
trying to say? We ran AWOL. It's called AWOL.
That nigga crazy,
And y'all in the
man.
group home, we was AWOL. Fuck that. I'm proud of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
And
make noise for niggas that wear AWOL.
that means go to home, come back, hang out with your peoples, and get back to the village.
Let's get back to the music.
Facts.
What was the best year in hip hop?
90.
Go.
I don't think that's not a fair. Well, you're asking each person for
Opinion.
Like
themselves.
personal?
Opinion.
For themselves.
I ain't at personal. Yeah. Pretty much personal. Yeah. What was your favorite year in hip hop? What was the best year in hip hop? Because you can have a favorite year, and you can have which is actually the best year.
What year Dream came? I mean, not Dream. I'm sorry.
you
Jay
always
Holiday.
dream a lot,
No,
man.
I'm sorry. What year Jay Holiday came out? Bed.
2000.
'Cause that was a good year.
Depends your ass. You got to be
Come on,
Googling
Hash.
shit.
The reason why I say
I'ma put you to bed.
right. The reason why I'm saying bed. I used to argue with
Google what year that
every
came out.
DJ about the record, Bed. Everybody was like, yo, this shit too slow. And I used to be like, yo, I'm telling you, this is a new dude. This nigga's gonna pop. I'm telling you gotta fuck with this record. They'd be like, nah, this shit is R&B. This shit is mad slow. I don't fucking get it. I'm be like, yo, I'm telling you, this motherfucking gonna go.
Perhaps you ain't understand the
Yeah,
question.
I was
That's what I'm saying. What year was that?
Wait, but hip hop.
2007. 2007. The reason why I'm saying is that was a good year for me because
Hip hop.
No,
in hip hop. No, I'm just
Specific
saying.
to hip-hop.
No, I'm just saying.
Shampoo.
Am I right? I'm still working records.
An album.
I'm still working records at this
Shampoo,
point.
hold on.
You can't
No,
say SWV.
didn't you have an album like in '89?
You know that was
Tell them what-
95 Select Records.
Select Records. Let's
You
Google
know what I mean?
that.
A main one, the Ghetto Child. Main one, the Ghetto Child.
I got that record.
Yeah, that was me. EFN. How can I be down? That was me. How can I be down? I know. I used to be the little nigga like, yo, you ready? He be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. That was me.
Shout out.
That's what I mean. He don't remember. I used to be, again, the promoter be like, yo,
That's dope.
this I'm telling you, we the Ghetto Child from the Bronx. He be like, nah, we had the Puerto Rican baby. He's like, yeah, and they used to play it. And that was No, you did. But I'm just saying this is how
Let's see
far
how
I go,
Shampoo looked in
motherfucker.
95.
That's hilarious.
I'm telling you, look now. His main one, the Ghetto
that
Child,
up.
Select Records.
Nah, that is legit right there.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
was 10 years old and I
Yeah, and I was working records.
Holy shit.
Because I knew every Latino doing hip hop and hip hop.
It was just main one, Curious George, and Fat Joe.
The beat nuts.
And the Beat Nuts. That was
Cypress
it.
Hill.
Yep. No, Cypress Hill was LA, so there wasn't, there
Well,
was
for
already
me,
stars.
it's all the same.
There was already stars.
I'm in Miami.
But on the grind,
I'm neutral.
it was this Curious George, main one, and Fat Joe.
Walk like a duck. That's right.
That's right.
And that was
So,
your group, main one?
main one, the Ghetto Child.
And
Yep.
Curious George,
Select
half
Records.
Cuban.
Before
Holla.
before
Wait, hold
Select
on. You
Records.
had a half Cuban in
Curious
there?
George.
Yeah, Curious George.
Cuban, yeah, exactly.
He's half Cuban, half Puerto
And
Rican.
before Select Records, we was on Wild Pitch Elements of Elements of the Style. If you look at it, you see me in the back of the cover with DJ Chubby Chub. He was my DJ before Original Flavor, before
dope.
all that. Like that's why I know that I
Take a half a
head.
shot. Take a half a shot
fucking
for
old head.
that.
That's dope.
I'm an old head.
Take a half a shot for that.
Nah, let's do Tiger Bomb one time. You too, Pop.
No, you too.
You ain't pouring the shots like you just poured.
I'm trying to stay out the jungle.
Check the scale. Check the scale was right there with Smooth the Hustler. A man for self. Yo, what up, Pop?
All right, this is where the night get ruined. But look,
I'm an old head, Pop. I've been working records for a long time.
no,
Look at this
no,
shot,
no.
Shampoo.
No.
Look at this shot.
That's
take that.
that's
Abuse your power. Abuse the shot.
I was doing it. I was
He
doing
gave
it.
you the cardiac arrest.
right there.
Tiger bone shot.
I'm just trying to explain to y'all that I've been at the beginning. Oh, but my shot's a little different.
Nah, because
You a little different.
you the first rapper in the building. The first rapper in the building. Come on, we ready?
Yeah.
Guys, I'll take a shot too. You got a
Yeah.
shot glass?
No more shot.
That's actually
One more.
Damn, I was hooking you up.
Eddie!
Yeah, he got one. Nah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's his shot
he
glass.
tapped out.
Give him a shot.
He tapped out already. He tapped out already.
I'm trying to stay out the jungle.
I'll join y'all.
I'm gonna wrestle a bitch tonight. I'm gonna wrestle tonight, Daddy.
So, and we got to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's see if you think I know I got the one. Oh, no. I don't do shots like that.
Eye to eye. You ain't never
Yo,
lied.
Diego, can you get the
I'm
box?
It's not a
I
real
want to shout out
shot.
the people that gave me my gazelle frame.
Cheers, buddy.
You got to take one if I take one, please.
On the next round. I
All
got
right,
you.
come on. No. That's not the next one for me.
There's another round? Shit.
I think really.
That's the cartoon.
But it's crazy. He introduced the word to it, and he be like,
No, I hate it. I hate it.
I know.
You should never get used to tiger
It
balm.
tastes like soy sauce. For real.
no, soy soy is
I think it's
salty.
liquid cancer.
It tastes like fucking ginseng. Tastes like ginseng.
Tastes like ancient Chinese secret.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Tastes like the whole side of
the name on
mushy mushy.
From Gazelle.
Wow,
You got it straight from them.
Direct.
Wait, you're reopening the box again?
From the people in Gazelle on 100. Wait, that's 1235 Broadway.
Woo.
4th floor.
I'm coming there.
New York.
I live in New York. I'm coming.
Yeah, you need to email them.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm N.O.R.E.'s friend.
cousin.
Yo, I'm N.O.R.E.'s friend.
3 more.
You ain't seen me on Drink Champs, Bob?
Let me say one
I'm out of here.
I could have kept it.
Let me say one pair.
I don't wear this shit. I'm giving it to
Yeah,
them.
this is from
Wow.
Gazelle.
All right,
So the
no.
people from Gazelle Frames.
They got at least
You know you're official when you didn't even get a hello note.
Yo, keep
at least
keep
you got
EFN's
EFN
address, cause it's official. He gets it right to me. Thank
And
you
I'm
so
a nice
much.
guy. I gave him his
Thank you.
glasses.
I wouldn't have gave him. I'm not sure if I would have
Foul nigga. It's foul nigga.
given him. You know that.
Foulnigga.com.
I would have gave it to
I
you.
got the Bacardi for you. You
You
know.
did give me a million
come
Bacardi.
on.
That's a
I
real.
drank all of them. already.
Bacardi's a real nigga's drink.
No, I have 2 bottles left.
Bacardi's a real nigga drink.
I got another.
You gotta
case.
be a real Hispanic to drink
Now,
Bacardi.
Shampoo, we got to describe to these people.
Yes, sir.
I get offered to do a tour.
You already know what's going on.
Let me get another Tiger Ball shot.
Have another tiger ball shot.
I'm in.
Go. And I want to thank you for the tour too. That was very a great move for my artist Conan. That was
That's
great.
right. Big up Kodak.
Conan.
Kodak Energy God.
You don't know that, you know.
So I get offered to do a tour. I'm like, yo, damn. I got, a car, but I don't got nobody that got
To drive.
move and shake and bake.
Yeah.
So I hit Shampoo. Shampoo was like, all right, cool. Can you let Conan open up? I'm like, that is dope. I'm in.
And then first, let me start from the beginning.
Right.
N.O.R.E. never heard Conan at all.
Right.
Never heard the song.
He said, "It's my son."
Never
That's
seen
it.
the
That's enough.
picture.
Let's go.
Anything. He's
Really, your son?
Yeah. I'm my balls. Pause. I made him in real life.
There's no
Eric
politics in
Sherman
that.
calling me. Hold on. Let's just take it from
Eric Sherman.
Go.
Speaker.
Tell him we need the
Eric
rug.
Sherman. You live on the Drink Champs. Make some noise. Eric Sherman, what's going on, brother?
No, I need the email so I can send you that beat.
Okay. I'm getting off of here. I'm texting you right now because please, we wasn't supposed to use that. We're gonna let people know we sneak attacking them. You know what I mean?
Okay, and send me Capone's number too.
All right, done deal, my brother. I'll be your assistant tonight. I got you. One love. Eric Sherman, baby, we'll make some noise. Okay, I was very into what I was saying. Please.
No, true. This
Where
is
was he
fact.
at? Where
So
was he
N.O.R.E. calls me, says, yo, Shampoo, I need you to drive.
Right.
And I'm like, what we doing? He's like, yo, I'm doing the whole coast to coast tour. You know what I mean? I'm going to fly you up. I'll
Right.
put you in a hotel, feed you. You good. You don't got to worry about nothing. I said, no, feeding is important. Like, don't forget, niggas got to survive out there in the world. You got to survive. This is facts. And N.O.R.E. was like, yo, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy in real life.
He said.
No, let me tell you something. N.O.R.E.'s a nice guy in real life.
Right,
So,
real life.
He's real now. He's
no.
Unlike fake life, in fake life, he's an asshole.
In fake life, he's a foul ass nigga.
Tiger's working the Tiger's
In fake life, he's a foul ass nigga. In real life, he's like, yo, Pooh. I'm like, yo, I'm going to drive, but yo, I got my son. You know what I mean? His name is Conan. I'm trying to get him moving. He's like, all right, cool. Let's do it.
Immediately, let's go.
He said, yo, I got you and him a ticket. I said, all right, cool. So we fly into Houston. We meet him. I pick up the car. We drive and we on the tour. Go, N.O.R.E.
Now we hit Memphis, right? Listen, my nigga.
Oh, I heard about this. I remember that story.
Yo, as soon as we got
I
there,
never go to
it
Memphis
felt
in
like
my life again.
hang a nigga town.
First of all, N.O.R.E was popping. N.O.R.E was giving one to the kids that was doing flips on Main Street. N.O.R.E's like Santa Claus. He's
That's the
tipping
only
everybody.
other black people there.
N.O.R.E's giving money to everybody. Everybody N.O.R.E's giving money to. He's like this, you can spit. Here's $5. Here's $10. It's $20. It's $30.
All right, listen. I'm getting straight to the good part.
You went to jail that night.
No, listen. Thank you, Cletus, for speeding up the process.
This is true. This is true. This is
I
true.
remember the car. I'm like,
we got a certain code of ethics. Like when we go to the town, niggas,
Everybody sticks together.
We stick together.
On point. Everywhere.
But Shampoo
I'm Puerto Rican, first of all.
Yeah, Shampoo caught a white girl, man.
She was fantastic. She was fantastic.
Like the charge. I know.
And then I had a little piece.
Yeah.
I had a little piece. Don't forget the little piece. And
I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, yo, it's time to go. He said, you sure?
like it's early. Like, you know, we're in Memphis. I've never been to Memphis in my life. Never had a white girl. And first of all, N.O.R.E's so ill. We go to Wet Willie's. They just built the first Wet Willie's in Memphis, and we crash it, and Elvis is on the stage. And N.O.R.E gets on stage with Elvis.
Elvis featuring N.O.R.E.
And we going crazy right now. We going hammer time. We own Memphis. I went N.O.R.E and Elvis got his arm around N.O.R.E. Oh, it's crazy right now.
I think he had a little piece right now.
No, I'm still on point.
That's some Tiger Ball.
It's before 12.
I'm still on point. This is Memphis, like, yo, like.
I never been there. I never been there.
Like, what's equivalent to their 42nd Street? Was it Bourbon Street?
Main Street. No, Bourbon.
I think it's like Bourbon Street, right?
Yeah.
So,
Is this where 3 6 Mafia
Orleans?
from? The same spot?
Huh?
3 6 Mafia, ain't they
They're from Memphis.
Yeah, but yeah, this is. Yeah, and we was coming from like Nashville, like before that. So it was like real, like we was like.
And don't forget, I'm the driver of the tour.
But mind
Don't
you,
forget
we
that
good
part.
because for some reason we found the guy. I'm skipping mad parts of the story. All right,
It's supposed to be a girl.
so no, we found the guy that every CD in his book was a Noriega CD.
Oh yeah,
He was like, yo,
crazy.
okay, you could drive. Shampoo, you good?
Yeah. They just told me because I'm like, yo, I got a bad white girl. And she's like, I want to dance. And there's a jazz bar. I'm like, I'm in. I'm like, let's do it. And then N.O.R.E's like, yo, we leaving. I'm like, yo,
No, he's
I'm
right.
good.
We went from the jazz bar, then we went to another seafood bar, right?
Yep.
And when we went to the seafood
That's
bar,
where I met her at.
they played some salsa. This nigga
I'm doing
hit her with the Casablanca.
1 2 3. 1 2 3.
Let me tell you something. White women from the South never been kissed like that. That
And then I'm holding her like
yo, he made love with his mouth.
Don't forget, I took a little piece. Don't forget that part. So I'm in. I'm all the way in right now. He's like, I love you. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her eyeball. But I love you. I'm looking right in her eyes.
Yo, he dancing. Slime is like, oh shit.
He's like, yo, we gotta go. I'm like, yo, I'm good.
Like,
I'm doing fantastic tonight.
mind you, I have like 5 more shots because I'm trying to go
with the flow.
He's
Go
gonna
with the
wear
flow.
out at some point, and the white girl gonna disperse.
Don't forget, I took a little piece.
But I forgot about.
We're not gonna forget that.
Because every time he hit her with the Casablanca, it was like Puerto Rican electric. She was like, I was like, damn.
She was like,
And my mom was like, stop doing the Casablanca.
And don't forget, I'm in Memphis. This is a white, beautiful young lady. I'm like, I'm going in tonight.
I don't believe the beautiful part.
I'm going in tonight.
So look, and then I'm gonna get back to the other side of the story. So we like, you sure you good? We hit
like,
her with
I'm
that shit like
fantastic.
5 times. Yeah, I'm good.
And at this point, I'm already on orbit off the little piece
Orbit.
where I met a guy inside the bar, and I'm looking for weed because if you know, if you take a little piece, you need a little weed. And I'm so crazy. Remember,
you gotta balance it out.
N.O.R.E said,
That
"Yo."
little piece brings a lot of things.
Yo, so N.O.R.E says, "Yo, I gotta go." I'm like, "I'm okay. I'm fantastic."
You sound okay right now.
Yo, so I go with the guy. I go with the guy that looks crazy to go buy some weed. So I buy some weed. Like he takes me in Memphis by myself in the projects.
Middle of the hood.
And you know, we New York niggas, we bulletproof.
Wait, I'm going already, right?
They gone. N.O.R.E.'s gone. I'm bulletproof. I'm like, I'm fucking going to go buy
I already
weed.
see the problem.
I'm gonna go buy weed. N.O.R.E.'s gone. N.O.R.E.'s gone already. I'm gonna go buy
Any New
weed.
York guy in the South saying I'm bulletproof is a problem already.
Hey, no, I'm looking at these niggas. What? I eat the bullet. Don't worry. I'm fucking gonna go buy weed right now. The guy say, "You want weed? Come with me."
Oh hell no, that's
Even
a
if
cop
it's a
right
temple.
there.
And I'm like, no problem.
Now, mind you, hold on. Let me tell you the story from here.
Cop right there.
Now, mind you, I
Come
don't
with
know.
me, so
I
it's
go
too
to,
white.
to the hotel room. I knock out because I don't think Conan never came in the first place. I don't think he even came to. Or do you?
No,
come
yeah,
to,
he
was with the
there.
other white girl.
He was there.
He was with the other white girl.
on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, he was there. He was there. And I tell him, I'm okay. Go in
so I
N.O.R.E.
stayed with you.
Wait. So this grown ass man is your son?
Yeah, I made him in real life, nigga. I made him, nigga.
He's the
So
truth.
look, the crazy shit is, whatever happens, Conan is back at the hotel with us, right? We all chilling. So Conan, I didn't know he's looking for you. So Conan just knocks on my door. And he's like, "Yo, you know where my pops is at?" I'm like,
They left me on Main Street.
It's the weirdest question in the world. Cause I'm like, and I'm fucked up. Like I'm lit.
Yo, and remember,
I
we
was
were
lit.
drinking like all that. We had Wet Willie's drinking. We stop at every bar
We stopped
drinking.
at every bar.
We drinking on Main
lit.
Street going
That's
crazy.
why I knew it was leaving this nigga wasn't a good idea.
And I'm like, I'm telling N.O.R.E. I'm okay.
Black Hawk down, Black Hawk down.
He don't got a white girl to act black. He got a white girl to act white. She like she Becky with the good hair.
And I was in love on the piece.
No. Yo, the Casablanca, 2 hands. And I'm talking about their
And
heads.
she's
is
like,
moving.
it's
I'm
my,
like,
and she's like, it's my birthday. I've never had no one kiss me like
so
that.
now look. It's only because it's only because like the bar played a little bit of salsa and I don't know what happened to him. That nigga said, he spent her around. She ain't never come back.
I've been to Miami, baby. Come to me.
So N.O.R.E.'s like, yo, I'm out. I'm like, nah.
She was
I'm like,
eloping
all
with
right,
her Latin lover at that point.
It's
my
like
God.
maybe 5, 6 in the morning. Cold. I knock on my door and I'm like, "What up, my nigga?"
What you doing? N.O.R.E. don't know what's going
You
on.
know where Pops is at? And I'm like, nah. But I did see a text while I was sleeping. And the text was like a...
The text was like,
Q7.
help, in car,
When a nigga tells you.
One night, help, they got me. Help,
So yeah, man. It took me like 20 minutes to know, oh shit, this is a handcuff text.
Oh hell no.
I can't tell
You got it at some point?
No, at some point. 'Cause like he said, he did say, yo, and all the QQQT 777. It said help.
I'm behind the car.
How the fuck you got help?
So fast. So rewind.
Yo, whenever you go buy weed and nigga says come with me,
And I
you
was
gotta
like,
go the other way. You
Yo,
gotta run.
so when I realized that, I said help, then locked. I was like, this don't make sense, but I'm dyslexic. So to me, I read the
He's breaking it down.
That nigga woke up.
what is it, the Da Vinci Code? I'm like, the Da Vinci Code. So I knocked on Conan's door. I was like, I'll be right back.
You didn't tell him.
Hell no.
Now he's trying to figure it out still.
I don't know. I went downstairs, my man Raheem Johnson. He was like, I was locked up in Memphis. You want me to find this nigga? I said, yeah. He said, yo, what's his name? And I was like, damn, I gotta go back upstairs.
Look at the airline ticket. Look at that. Shampoo ain't gonna cut it.
God, Shampoo ain't gonna it's 6 o'clock in the morning, nigga. We got 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody else I can ask but Conan. So I go upstairs and say, what's Pop's name again? Still not trying to alert this nigga though. I'm like, whoa. He's like, why? I'm like, you know.
Get a flight ticket, get a flight.
I don't know what I told him, but I know it's bullshit.
popping.
I said, we called the Bell's bondsman. They said, hey, man. He's
We
about
got
the
him.
only Latino here.
We got him. So now my story now, right? N.O.R.E, everybody leaves. N.O.R.E leave, everybody leave. Conan leave, everybody leave. I'm like, yo, I'm good, I'm fantastic. I take a little piece. I just bought some weed from a nigga that took me to the projects, and I'm having a good fucking time. She says, I want to go dance jazz. I'm like, okay. I never
What is
danced.
jazz dancing?
I don't know. I never danced jazz. So I'm like, I'm in. I'm going.
You was in and you don't know
I'm
you
in.
go.
I never danced jazz. So
What shot talking about? For dancing jazz.
I'm a urinate.
the bottle's right there.
Yo, you gotta
A nigga was face dancing.
be a decent pourer. Be a
So-
decent pourer.
So
Do it
now,
like this. You
Right,
gotta
go ahead, Shampoo. Go ahead.
so
Please.
now at this point, I'm having a fantastic time. Don't forget, I'm on a little piece.
little
So
piece.
you know, it's fantastic. Like I'm Casablanca, her kissing him. So she's like, yo, I want to go outside, smoke a cigarette. I'm like, yo, come on, let's go outside. So we go outside and shit, and all of a sudden she just like smoking a cigarette, and starts crying. Like, you know what? This is so beautiful. Like, I want to thank you so much. Like, this is special. And I'm looking at her like, yo, this is crazy. And I'm hugging her and kissing her like, at the
same time.
More Casablanca?
More.
To the
I'm giving her
Casablanca.
more. I'm giving her more.
Casablanca.
And she's like, oh my God, this is so crazy. And all of a sudden, the cop car pulls up.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not even paying. I'm not even, you know what I mean? I am not doing nothing.
Hell no.
I'm just kissing the girl.
Y'all please
And the cop
wait
car
for the
gets out.
punchline.
The cop get out.
Wait for the punchline.
The cop get out and said, yo, I just saw you hit her.
Yo, that's mine. Very light.
So, don't forget, I'm on a little piece right now. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck you talking about, motherfucker?
Cool.
So I
you
start
can't do that,
spazzing, and he was like, yo, he puts me up against the car, man, just get against the car. So right now, I'm like bugging out. Don't forget, I'm on a little piece, and I'm drunk, and I'm having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So he put me against the car, so he searched me. So now I forgot, I just bought weed.
Oh. Come
I
over
just
here,
bought
guy.
weed. I
Come
just
over
bought
here.
weed. So what happens? He takes the little. It was like a dub, a 20. He puts it on top of the car. Bang! The girl goes, "Oh my God! Why you have that? I don't know him." So they cuff me
hell no.
immediately. Clank, 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 and I'm like, "Yo,
No
what the
questions
fuck?"
asked.
So I'm looking at her like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then she's
dumb
like,
like that.
oh my God, he's a drug dealer. I didn't know. So I'm in Memphis. N.O.R.E's gone. Everyone's gone. I'm cuffed up against my chest. And now the guy got his fucking arm on my neck like, don't move, motherfucker. Don't move, motherfucker.
No more Casablanca.
So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. One time for take a bomb.
One time for
My shot
Casablanca.
is bigger than all of you motherfuckers.
You're supposed to.
I would have took one, but there's no shot glasses.
Good. Give it to him.
We can
Give it to him.
We can wait. We'll make time.
Here you go. 1, 2, 3.
Shout out to
Never
that.
mind, I guess not.
The next round, I got you guys.
Yeah, I'm skipping that one.
So now, the girl's going crazy.
Hold on.
Pero todavía no come mierda. You just gonna stand.
Oh, she's gotta finish that, mama.
That shit is getting me lit.
Go ahead,
My
let Shampoo,
mouth is-
Shampoo finish. Go ahead.
So now I'm.
Come on.
So now the nigga puts me against the car. He puts me in the car. So I'm bugging out right now. So I'm on my New York shit. You racist motherfuckers. Fuck you motherfuckers. He's like, I'm like, what's my charge? He said domestic violence.
Oh!
So they pull me through. Mind you, I got a pink shirt. I'm wearing a pink shirt, going through the system. It says Conan, and I'm with Noriega. So I have $1,500 in my pocket. God bless me.
That's 80 bags.
So I go through the system. You know, Memphis system is different. They bring you right to jail. It ain't like New York where you go to the tomb.
No problem.
You see your cousins and say, what up,
Yeah, nah. No, they bring you right to jail. Like they processing you. They got the bag of greens waiting for you. So now, right? So I asked one of the cops. I'm like, yo, can I bail myself out? He was like, nah. You know, there's a female. She was like, nah. So I was like, fuck. So I'm sitting down. Then this male cop comes. He's like, yo, I'm the only Puerto Rican there. He's like, yo, where you from? I'm from New York. He's like, what you doing out here? I said, I'm with Noriega. God bless. He's like, Noriega from Queens? He said, Noriega from Queens? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm on tour with N.O.R.E. He said, yo, I'm from Queens. He was like,
There it is.
he's like,
Story right there.
bro, this nigga name rings bell. So he's like, yo, you got money on you? I said, yeah. He said, how much? I said, I got 1,500. He's like, you want to bail yourself out? Absolutely, I do.
Dumb question.
He's like, well, I'm ready to go. So he brings me through. You know, I do my numbers. I'm ready to bail out. Boom, I get outside. You know, they let me out. I call N.O.R.E. I'm like, yo, I'm out. He said, I know I just bailed you out. I'm like, what? Nah, I bailed myself out. He's like, no, nigga, I just went to the fucking bail bondsman and bailed you out.
So money got 1,500.
Nah, so then N.O.R.E, no, they got my money. N.O.R.E's like, wait, let me go get my money back. And it just so happened again, we go to the fucking bail bondsman spot. The girl, she's like, N.O.R.E, I'm from Queens.
I love it.
And she's like, let me give you your money back. She's like, usually we don't do this.
Yo.
We don't give the money back.
So when he calls me, he goes, yo, I just bailed myself out. I said, yeah, I just bailed you out. He said, no, I bailed myself out. I said, Shampoo, you gotta relax.
Facts.
I was with your son.
Facts.
I'm not
And
lying.
you didn't tell him either.
And he goes, no, they let me bail myself out. I said, wait, hold up. Okay, I gotta pick you up out of jail anyway. I went straight back to the Bell's Bondsman, and she was looking. She was like, yo, I thought it was you, but the whole time. So I Googled you when you left.
She's like, I'm from Queens.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from Queens.
Wow,
she was
that's
like, yo,
crazy.
but I rushed his process out because he's literally the only Puerto Rican in the whole jail.
And in Memphis, you're in the you immediately in the newspaper. So like I'm in the newspaper immediately, like convicted felony and domestic violence.
The drug dealer.
Domestic violence.
Domestic
And
violence.
away from this
in
nigga.
Memphis, it's not like New York. Like you know, New York, you get a public defender. No, you have to hire a lawyer right there. Like, yo, you're a lawyer. Yo, here's my my name is so and so. This is my case. No, they charge you $350. They're like, I'll take your case right now, $350. So now, mind you, I'm on tour. So I tell N.O.R.E, yo, just push to the next state because I have to wait because in Memphis,
city, that's
the
right.
next city because straight facts because in Memphis you have to wait the next day you go to court.
Right.
So N.O.R.E got to show the next city. So I tell him, yo, just push to the next city. You know what I mean? I'm gonna figure it out and get there. So I had to book a hotel night. Stay there, hire a lawyer, and then fly to meet him in Detroit.
Right.
So then that was like a $3,000 trip for me. And then what happens? I meet them on time, and they pulled up, meet me in the airport, and I get behind the wheel, and I continue driving.
So no more white girls for you, right?
First of all, first of all, I gotta big up N.O.R.E because N.O.R.E put his money. I was like, yo, let's get this nigga out. Like anybody else, like, yo, I told him, let's go.
And let's be real, a lot of artists wouldn't do that shit.
Nah, they wouldn't.
A lot of artists wouldn't do that shit. That's the difference.
We gotta bail
That's
my
the
man out.
difference between
And he put his bread up. And was ready to bail me out. And my son was going crazy.
Real
Like,
shit.
oh my God, my pops. Like, he was like 19, 18 at that time. He's like, yo, my pops did that. And I'm in Memphis with Elvis. It's crazy. It's crazy.
All I know though, your blue suede shoes.
But the more of the story is, man, N.O.R.E is 100, man. He'll never leave you behind. You know what I mean?
Thank
He will
you.
make sure that you would be, if you with him, you good at all times.
Thank
man.
you, my brother. Let's make some
He leave no man behind.
And always remembers everything.
I
And he
tried
says,
not.
let's stick together.
I tried.
He told me, he was like, yo, come on, let's go. I took a little piece and I was Casablanca.
I ain't gonna lie. You know the crazy shit was, like, a part of me knew, like, because, you know, I'm two races. You know, like I'm two different nationalities. So
It sounds like you say you're too
Too
racist.
racist. That's what I thought.
Racist for the
Thank you.
Hey, you hate those white people?
No,
like
he
that?
knows. He knows
I
the
mean
difference between white and black.
Okay,
You're
so
too racist.
racist.
so like some
F.
the Puerto Rican in me thinks I can get away with everything. Like you know,
Yo, and N.O.R.E told me like, man, fuck Memphis, man. You never coming back here.
Yo.
Just leave.
And mind you, Puerto Ricans could be both racist.
Man,
FYI.
yo, everybody he bailed me out. He's like, man, fuck this. Why you in the state for? I'm like, no.
Right. Yeah,
I never
definitely
know if
told
I'm
him,
gonna
get on the
have to
run.
come through
I said
Memphis.
B-N-O-R-E.
He say, man, fuck these niggas, man. Let's just go.
Not fuck Memphis or fuck the people in Memphis. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
he
fuck the
said fuck the
judicial
court
system, the court
system.
system.
He said, man, fuck these niggas.
But-
You're never gonna come here again.
Jiu-jitsu system?
Yeah, he told me.
Judicial. The judicial.
Take a ball.
But what I said was,
He was ready to be like, man, fuck these niggas. We rolling, nigga. We
get
out
up
of
outta
here.
I finally understand this.
Damn, I had a great point I was trying to make.
Yeah,
And it
the point-
sounded like I'm sorry that I fucked up, but you did say jiu-jitsu system.
No, judicial system.
Dishes.
But
I feel like you
fuck
heard
that
I could buy a
system.
ping pong and then fucked you up. So yeah, but yeah.
What was your serious?
No, I am two different nationalities.
Races.
That's what I was trying to
Racist
say.
ethnicities.
Ethnicities. I'm two different. So when he said I'm good, the Puerto Rican in me was like, yeah, they playing salsa. And they playing a little bit of Spanish music. You just might be good.
And she was fantastic.
But then the black nigga in me was like, no,
Nah,
you might
don't
get hung, son.
Don't stay here.
Like I asked him like 5 to 7 to 10 times. I kid you not.
Facts.
Like I was like, yo, you good? And then like, boom, I asked him at different times, and I went and actually ordered oysters.
Yeah,
I remember the
facts,
spot that
facts,
actually. So I
facts.
tried to stay a little while, like let me.
And
order oysters.
that's when it went crazy because she was like, "Oh my god, you guys are so nice."
Yeah,
And we
and
were
then,
like,
no.
"Take a shot," and
That-
N.O.R.E like, "Shots."
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I did
yo,
take shots.
everybody,
That's
did
always
take
the
shots.
it's your
line.
birthday, happy birthday,
And
more
then-
shots.
That's
he
the
spent
line
that
every
around?
time.
And it was over.
And it was over.
Bitch fell in love.
There was something about
That's
the spin.
the line.
It
Oh my God,
wasn't
you're
right.
so nice. Your friends are so
She
nice.
got hit with too much aura once she spent that around. It was too much. She was like, she see the Puerto Rican flag. She see the Magnum. She see the half of a Jordan.
And I'm looking at her like it's going down.
She's like, I met an exotic man.
I'm like, I'm thinking like I'm gonna have to tell my son he's gonna have to chill out in the living room.
But that was like the scariest moment. She's
like, I would
he
never do
knocked
that.
on my door. He was like, you ain't see Pops? And I was just like, because I'm like, you know, I don't know if he lying to his moms. He's still. I'm sorry.
No, I've done that.
Facts.
Like I
Absolutely
don't
fact.
know if you like lying to his moms right now.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you were cheating, like technically. So I'm like, I'm gonna hold this one down. I'm like, yo,
And
I did see his text.
and the best part about it that N.O.R.E was ready to just cancel the tour to wait. And I was like, nah, my nigga, push to the next city. He was like, nah.
You see, and that's
Nah. I was like, nah, push to the next city. I'm gonna get there.
I'm gonna make some noise. Let's make some noise for you back here.
Shout out to the white girl.
Yo, this would make me scared. The Bells Bondsman place and was like, because it was, what's your last name? Ramirez?
Yes,
It's
sir.
like, yo, listen.
Facts.
So look, this is how you know you in. You the only one. Because I said Ramirez. It's like, oh, yep, right here.
2 seconds.
I was like, oh shit! Like even me, I knew that. I was like, that ain't good.
Yo, and then the crazy part about it, God bless all the people from Memphis that can't get out. There was guys in there 5 months that just couldn't pay $500 bail. Wow. No, facts. They couldn't bail
Y'all
out.
spoil your Miami people.
So
Look
I'm
at that.
scared at this
Spoil your
moment.
Miami niggas.
They got cousins in the
They can't bail. Yo,
Well, we got one of the worst jails in here too, though. Dade
Yeah.
County is one of the it's one of the oldest jails.
Yeah.
He had his own VIP room over there.
They got steak and fries.
Wait, where?
We're not
Nah,
going
county's foul.
We're not
County's
going
foul.
We're not
County's
going
foul, man.
County's foul.
and it was like,
TDK's nice.
TDK's
TDK's
not
nice.
TDK's not nice.
County is foul.
County
TDK is not nice.
No, I've never been to TGK.
It's not. It feels like T.
Oh, TGK, my bad. I said TDK, like the
TGK.
TGK. I got processed in TGK. I was like, oh, I'm good. No. Process. We're going to county, buddy.
Yeah.
I said,
And I'm in Memphis, and they like, yo, I'm like, how long you been here? But I've been 4 months. Why? Can't bail out. My bill is $500. I'm like, oh shit. I got, and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I got $1,500. I got to talk to somebody. I think I can get out
I'll
of here.
get out 3 times right now.
And the crazy part was the girl, the first person that was like, nah, you can't bail yourself out here. You got to go through the system. I'm like, fuck. And it was a nigga from Queens, bro. The sergeant was like, yo, he looked at me because I had a pink shirt. And he was like, facts. I'm telling you. He came to me like, yo.
Did you tell him pause?
No, there's no pause. I had a pink shirt. And he was like, yo, where you from, bro?
I like it, your t-shirt.
And I tell him, yo, I'm from New York. I'm on tour in N.O.R.E. He's like, N.O.R.E? Noriega from Queens? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm from Queens. I'm like, oh,
come on, guys. Like, everybody can't be from fucking Queens. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Fortunately, it's the same story. It's the same story.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he told the Queen story twice.
I'm telling you.
And then he went to McDonald's, and the guy's from fucking Queens too, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
I went to McDonald's. Don't listen to the EFN.
You went to 7-Eleven, the guy's from Queens too. Fuck out of here, guys.
They don't got a 7-Eleven in fucking Memphis.
Another Tiger shot. They got an 812.
One more Tiger Ball. But the moral of the story is,
N.O.R.E from Queens.
N.O.R.E don't leave no man behind.
He
makes sure if you with N.O.R.E, you know what I mean? He makes sure you don't get back. Even if you wrong, he's going to put his shit on the line and make sure you get back.
Thank you, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? So big up to N.O.R.E, man. I love you for that, my nigga.
Thank you.
Don't fuck the white girls no more.
Nah, I love him. I'm sorry.
You be fucking with like girls in La Souk, right?
La Souk goes down every Monday. Twerk Mondays.
She flipped on you though, so.
No, right.
But it was that.
But it's okay.
Is a Memphis white girl different?
I've never been to
New York white
Memphis
girl?
ever since.
He asked a question.
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
But I've never been to Memphis ever since. I will skip
We should
that
go. Let's
city.
go back again.
No, I'll
document the whole thing.
Yeah, let's go see if we find out white girl.
N.O.R.E was,
Let's go. White little devil, let's go.
No, I thought I was good, right? Because I'm with N.O.R.E. and N.O.R.E.'s like paying everybody. Like the kids, like little bum kids, pause. You know, they flipping and like, please give me change. N.O.R.E.'s giving everybody 29. Like the bum nigga.
Bro,
N.O.R.E. created a cipher. N.O.R.E. was taking care of the hood. N.O.R.E. created a cipher. Little niggas is rapping and shit. He's like, yo, yeah, niggas nice. Yeah, go. And I'm like, I'm with N.O.R.E. I was like, what is going on out here? I'm out here.
I've been to Memphis a couple times before. And now I usually, I hit a couple of the homies, but this wasn't that type of tour. It was like, we was in and out. So I ain't hit nobody that, I ain't hit no 3-6 mop. Yeah,
I ain't hit no. Right?
It wasn't a G code. It wasn't a G code.
It was like a quick, we were like in and out. So I know with that being said, because I know that's how they used to talk to me. They used to be like, yo, my man, it's a certain time, like, you just got to stay around your own people. And this is the 42nd Street. It may not look at the 42nd Street. Because there's other black people around there at those times. But they know which spots to hit and which spots not to hit. We had no idea.
So everywhere is real.
And I'm with N.O.R.E. and he's spending. I'm with N.O.R.E. He's like, you want oysters? No problem. You want lobster tail? Bring him the lobster tail. I'm like, I'm with the fucking guy.
But
I'm kissing everybody. I'm having fantastic time.
Let's go.
You're with the fucking guy.
I'm like, yo. And I think we had the show the day before, right? We had the show the day before. So this is an extra day. We just stayed in Memphis.
We just passing through.
And
it's coast to coast, right?
Yeah, coast to coast. Big shout to coast to coast.
But we could have left because we wasn't on their travel shit.
Nah.
Like, we had our own travel.
Yep.
So we
N.O.R.E. was the headliner.
So we actually
N.O.R.E. just
stayed.
had to get to every market.
But at 9 o'clock, I was like, I'm out of here. And I kept telling you. But
So what is the worst thing of the music industry? What is the worst?
The
thing?
worst completely went
The worst. The worst.
This is beautiful going on the road.
Money.
You know,
The worst thing about the worst thing about the industry is this. You work so hard.
That is true. That is true.
Net 60 sucks.
Facts.
That's real for promotions.
Right.
what the fuck is Net 60?
sucks.
I've never heard of it.
He works so hard.
months to work.
Hold on. As a record player,
Let's explain it to him. Let's explain it to him. All the people that are promoting your records, when you're on a major record label, they don't get paid till Net 60. Net 60 is an invoice. They get paid 60 days later.
60 days later.
60. When's the?
No. I'm not gonna name. Wait. No. I'm on your page. I'm not gonna name no labels. I'm not gonna name no labels. Some people pay net 1 year.
Yo, Shampoo. When's the next time? When's
I'm
the
still
last
waiting
time?
for checks.
You feel me? I'm
Like,
still waiting
So
on
the
a
guys
check
that are
from 3
working
months ago.
these records on these
Nah,
major
man, I
labels,
never heard of this.
I swear to God. Look, we saw we're all on the same page.
Because you got to understand this. N.O.R.E's an artist, right?
Right, yeah.
N.O.R.E's an artist.
Yeah, but we all
As record label execs and reps, we don't tell the artists
They
what
don't
we
know.
go through. We want to make sure the artists know you had a good time.
Yeah.
Bottles,
They don't
everybody's
know we
in.
invest our
Yo,
own money.
this is fantastic.
Absolutely, all
Money
the
that
money
we-
is funded by the promoter.
Absolutely.
Fronted.
Facts.
We don't
Facts.
even get our checks
The
till 3
marketing
months
guys, the street
later.
promotion guys,
Supposed to.
they're
You
funding their
can't
own
be a
money
record
and
promoter
they're
if you don't
getting
got no
paid
money.
back
To be honest with
by
you.
the record label. They're not getting reimbursed. Number
And-
one, they're
Facts.
just getting their
Facts.
check. Net 60,
And it's
60
times
days later.
and it's times that you're with an artist.
I've never heard of this.
And
Yeah.
it's times that you're with an
And no
artist.
legal
like,
fees for fucking sniping
yo,
the rest.
It's times that you're with.
FYI.
We don't want, the thing is, the artist never knows. You don't want to put your artist in that state of mind. Like, don't worry about that bullshit. That's why they hire us. That's why we cost what we cost.
We the front
don't
line.
take exactly.
We
on the
go
front
through the
line.
storm.
We going through all
Let me-
that before
let me ask you
it even
something.
gets to you, and it don't need to get
Sweetness,
to you.
I want to ask y'all something because from our era of doing the street team stuff,
Right.
y'all still signing the waiver for like putting up snipes?
No, but the Snipes,
No.
Snipes is no more.
They can,
But
Because back in the
But you
days,
guys don't
yes.
snipe.
Yes,
we
back
had to
in the
sign
days.
a waiver.
No, back in the days,
you
you
know,
had
you
to.
know how you saw your posters everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah, we
We
have
had to sign a waiver
Yeah.
that released the label from the obligation.
And I
we
fought
got
every
arrested.
street team for
sued and
that.
all that shit.
And I have to give props real quick to Echo because we worked for Echo Clothing, and Echo's a street dude, did the
And they
graffiti,
got fined.
and they came in, they made us sign the same waiver, but they flew me out to his headquarters. We signed the waiver, and then his lawyer was there, and when he walked away, and then the lawyer came back and said, "Y'all signed that, that's official. But if anybody in your team gets locked up for that, here's my card. Y'all call me, and I'm gonna bail them out."
Not everybody do that, but
Nah.
one thing artists don't. No, that's the good era. One thing artists
is the
don't
good era.
realize. One thing artists don't realize, right? It was the era of back in the day when I was working Ja Rule, Exodus album, and Fat Joe's album, right? And this is when the 50 Cent and the Fat Joe shit and the Ja Rule shit was
MTV
going down.
Awards, y'all
It was
remember
going
that? Y'all
down.
was there.
Of course.
It was going down.
Ethan
Like people
and-
don't understand.
And they were there.
People don't understand the
we couldn't
war
even go to the
on the
show.
street
That's
that
why I
was
did the
going
voter
down.
die campaign for puffing
That's the
them.
first time I met these guys.
Right. So hold on. I don't want to cut your wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This talking about how the artists don't understand.
Being at the street, like being at G Unit and
Right.
Birdie.
No, it was Violator. God bless Chris Lighter.
Chris Lighter.
Violator, right?
American as we-
Right.
Right.
Fat Joe was on Capitol at that time, so they hired me to do Capitol, and I was doing Def Jam
And Neil
also.
Levine was running Capitol at that
Right,
time.
so I'm doing
And I had G-Unit and
Ja
you had
Rule's
Bad Boy.
Exodus
Yeah, we had Bad
album,
Boy.
And
I'm
Shampoo
doing
had somebody else.
right, and I'm doing Terror Squad. I mean Fat Joe's album.
Are we still doing Def
Now
Jam?
Violator
No.
send out.
Y'all was
Now
still Bad Boy
Violator,
that year.
hold on. Violator's promoting 50 Cent. So Violator says these two niggas can't live in the street. So now they're ripping down all the posters. So as you working crazy, putting up the posters,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah. That
out
was
all
regular,
night.
yeah.
3 o'clock in
You
the
out all
morning.
night, 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Replenishing those.
And these motherfuckers are ripping your shit down.
But remind you, there was the Katrina hurricane that year.
Yeah.
Because it was the MT Awards.
Yeah. So
And-
now I'm
That's
fighting all
why-
these niggas.
Yes, remember?
That's
But
why
no,
I
but
tell
this
you,
is
bro,
but this is the but this
It was
is
the
the
war of the
but
streets that year.
But what I'm trying to explain to y'all is that the artists don't understand the war
They
we
don't
go
get it.
through.
Yes.
Because
there's-
why?
yeah, there's
the
promo
labels
wars.
like, yo, we have to get Ja Rule's album Exodus moving.
Right.
We need Fat Joe shit moving.
Right.
And Violator's like, anything shaking, tear it down.
And
So
I was
now,
G-Unit.
so now I'm out here putting up this shit, and I'm going 3 blocks down, and I come back, all this shit's ripped down. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is doing this shit? So I'm walking around, looking around, finding, going around, and I see a Violator truck going by. I'm like, there they go right there. So now you got to chase that motherfucking truck down and beat them niggas up. It's war.
And that's
It's
what
real.
happened.
It's real life. It's real life beef. But remember,
That's what
you don't
happened.
know the artists.
And we couldn't even
You
go to the
doing
show.
it.
We don't even
Yeah,
know
they
how
don't
to-
even let you. You
took
don't
away
even
our
get in the
tickets.
club because why? They didn't give you a wristband. No, he's a street team guy. Stand outside. And now you battling for position. So now Violators ripping everything down. Exodus, Ja Rule's no good in the street. Fat Joe is no good in the street. These niggas gotta go. And 50 Cent is reigning. So we got a battle. Now it's beef. It's real life beef. So now we fighting these niggas. We scrapping. We like, this is real blood. Niggas is spilling real blood in the street. And then Sean Prez and Pecos had to come together and be like,
To my
We on
stop.
Sean Prez's side at that time.
Yeah.
That era, we do it.
And
they had to come
Devoted
to us and
die.
be like,
DJ
yo,
Abs, that was-
Jay-Z
that was
and
my
Puffy
first
hangs
shit.
out. Jay-Z and, they go to fucking the Hamptons and have fucking martinis. You know this, right? Y'all niggas
That
gotta
was
chill the
my-
fuck out.
Us
That's
in
what happened
Miami,
to
we
me.
had a good vibe with helping on with other teams. We never dissed each other.
Nobody fucked with us.
Now it was foul.
Right, it was-
it was foul.
No,
when-
real talk.
it was
We
foul
had-
when out of town niggas came in.
Out of town motherfucking street
Yeah.
They
teams
were trying to
act
fuck
crazy.
us up.
It's the battle of
and
the
that's when we
streets.
had to fight them
It
niggas.
was just
That was the
Miami
difference.
we always held each other down out here. Like we always like, yo, get that block over there, sweetness. We over here. We always help each other.
Keep it going.
But Ja Rule and Fat Joe didn't. No, I'm sorry. Fat Joe knew. Ja Rule didn't know the battle we were going
But see,
through
what,
in the street.
that was DJ Epps. I had the Junior account, and you had that account. Right? I'm
Wait, you
not-
talking
I'm not-
about when Epps was G Unit? Is that what you talking about?
Yeah, I remember I was his assistant.
Right.
Remember we even met up in the corner. Eddie. Let's be real.
The turn squad's coming. Turn
That's
squad's
what
coming.
Shampoo
It
was
was
talking about.
serious.
We started fighting niggas. I'm looking at Pooh. I'm like, holy shit, Pooh has no idea that was me.
Yeah.
Pooh, I'm looking at you right now. Like you,
They was out.
it was me.
It was out.
Yeah, it was war.
shit.
It was
They
war.
was running.
It was
It
war.
was
You
war
gotta
in the
understand.
street.
They
It was bad,
mad
boy. It was
'cause
good.
all those buildings
was
that you
running.
see on Biscayne, right? They were all being built when we were doing street teams. So it was nothing but gates. So all we did was put up our posters. But then when niggas left at 2 a.m., I was there at 3 a.m. And then this nigga was there at 4 a.m.
I'm out
taking
there.
out posters. Yes, you gotta
It's
understand that
war.
it was a competition.
It's
It was
war.
war.
And
now
I
you
don't
can't
know
do that.
Ja Rule.
And we don't know.
I
and we
never
don't
met
know
Ja
these
Rule.
niggas.
And the
And
other
Fat
point,
Joe.
and the other point of the story is when the cops catch you, ain't no label coming to save you.
No one.
Nah.
The label's
Nah.
not gonna bail you
Nah.
out.
Nobody.
You doing it for self.
None of y'all niggas need.
Nope.
Nobody.
Nope.
As an
The
artist.
artists
No
don't give a
label,
fuck.
no label has ever come to
Artists,
save
we don't
my
even
life.
know. We just found out
No,
this
but
struggle
that's why.
today.
That's why the street team stuff is a culture in itself.
Right.
It is a
Absolutely.
culture.
And that's
Yeah.
why, look at Pooh. He's known me for what?
2.5 years.
Nah, 15
No,
years.
no, for a minute.
No, I believe
But
it.
I grew up under him. Like I looked up to him when I would be on conference calls and I wasn't allowed to talk. Like you can't talk. You don't have
Why?
to-
Why couldn't you talk?
Because
you
she's
got the
just
OG.
starting.
I was starting.
She's just starting, so you don't
wasn't the
deserve.
market leader
you
for
you don't
Miami?
deserve.
I played my
You're not.
position.
You ain't battling the streets.
Yeah, but you
yet.
are Miami market
It don't
leader.
matter.
Now,
It don't
now,
matter.
now.
What do you
now.
mean it don't matter?
She just starting.
Now.
She just starting at that time.
Wait,
frame.
wait. Well, you guys on conference
Back
call.
then was Jax, Epps,
Yeah, well,
Lex.
No.
They
What
was
I'm
the
trying to
niggas
say,
that
what-
running the
Who were you
streets.
working for at the time?
For all those niggas that he just
Yeah.
mentioned.
But who were you? The Miami rep?
No, she was just
okay,
a
that's what I'm
part of
saying.
the
No,
team.
the student. You
She's
gotta think
part of
about
the
it.
So I'm
team.
on a conference call. I'm the Miami rep. I'm
No,
like,
right,
I'm
but-
talking my shit.
No, with
Right.
them, you got to think about it like the student became the teacher.
Right.
Like
Right.
I played my position and did what I had to do to be able. I was
And
like,
it was
I know
war.
what I want.
No,
It
I
was
know
war.
what you did.
And the moral to what I'm trying to explain is like when N.O.R.E. told me when I was working his record before, he was like, "Yo, I didn't know you go through this shit. I didn't know you.
I never knew
I
that.
never knew you did this.
My man, I'm banned from 3 clubs
Like
right
yo,
now. You know that.
God
Nah,
bless. One. Hold on. I definitely
I'm
want to
banned from
big
3
up.
clubs because
I
of
definitely
promoting
want to
the
big up.
artists.
I definitely want to big up Fat Joe because Fat Joe, when he was independent, he's still independent, but he had a Capitol deal, Battery Records deal, and he put out his album, and we was going toe-to-toe war for everybody for Fat Joe. Fat Joe was like, yo, Shampoo, where you at? I said, yo, I'm over here. He's like, yo, meet me here. And gave me $1,000 out of his pocket, like, yo, my nigga, I see what you're doing. I appreciate you here. Right. Artists niggas don't do that. Niggas don't do that. They don't understand with the sacrifice that we put in to get them their visibility because they wasn't hot. They wasn't hot at that time.
Because they think all the money that they're giving us, we keep. But we don't. We keep less than half.
Yeah.
Because we taking care of the city because we don't leave.
First of all, let's be honest. The record label pays bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we get
bullshit.
more.
Let's keep it honest, goddammit.
All the way.
The record label pays bullshit. They pay all of us as a company, and then we have employees.
Yeah.
And that money gets diluted.
I've always been an
I'm in the
artist,
mood.
and I ain't looking for no record label or no deal or nothing. But let's tell the truth. So how the fuck did they treat the street team, or what is this?
No, they treated the street team disrespectful.
It was always disrespectful.
Listen, they treat us like shit.
Well,
and we make them look
if
like
you allow them to be
royalty.
disrespected, I'm not saying this because I'm on the show and I'm talking shit. I really promise you that I was always the person that
Because you was the boss.
No, I was always foul on the conference call. Right. I was always argumentative.
But you
know me. I was always talking back.
Yeah,
but I was always talking back to the person running the conference call. I hated conference calls, number one.
Right.
Because you had someone on the conference call from the label.
Had no clue.
And they talk shit, and everybody in the
label.
sub markets were just listening, and this guy's barking on everybody. And it's like, yo, fuck this dude, man.
Right.
Fuck this motherfucker.
Nigga,
What the
did you
fuck?
call the
Who
nigga
are
in
you, guy?
Connecticut?
And I'm not gonna name no names, but one of those dudes came to Miami and barked on me. And I said, bro, where are you? Fontainebleau? I'm coming. And when I saw him, he said, nah, I was just playing, bro. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, bro. And I'm not naming no names. But I worked for Def Jam at the time. That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Every time.
Ooh, Frank Johnson.
Every time.
Nah.
And social media makes it even worse.
Nah, Frank Johnson
Social
was a
media
good guy.
makes it worse. Especially when DJs want to show their plaques and all this shit.
Bathroom. Excuse me, I go to the bathroom. Bathroom break for me.
Did we get a bathroom break?
Yeah.
Everybody gets a bathroom break.
Hold on. All right,
Shout out to
let's take
Sean
a break.
Prez, that's my dog.
It's a cigarette break too. Let everybody go to the bathroom. Let's go. Come on, man.
Yo, roll up.
Yo, Mr. Lee.
Come
over here.
Somebody roll up. Oh, what's that? All right, give me one. A little bit of something. I ain't smoke all day.
Oh shit! I ain't know.
I stopped. I smoked.
You got so many accounts. Becca's told you to relax too, right? Becca's Sean
Becca's was the one. God
Becca's
bless
left
him.
you, but
I know he did. He left me. He went to Rock Nation, became the big guy. But Becca's was the guy. God bless him. When he fired Theo Brown, he came to me. And he came to me. He came to me and was like, "Yo, Pooh, come outside with me." And like whenever the senior VP tells you, yo, come take a walk with you, oh shit, he about to fire me. So he's like, yo, come walk with me. So I walk outside with him. He's like, yo, I know Theo brought you in and that's your man, right? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. He was like, yo, but after 4th of July weekend, we're about to let him go. I just want to let you know. You know what I mean? I want to know what you gonna do. I said, nigga, I'm with you, nigga. I'm with you, back out. I'm sorry. But me being a real nigga, I told Theo, they gonna fire you after 4th of July. And Theo was like, nah, nigga, I got a contract. Like, nah, I'm supposed to pack you out of here, pop.
And that's the thing.
He was like, nah, they not. And then he called me like, yo, man, this some bullshit. These niggas, fuck these niggas, they let me go. Pooh, they let me go. I was like, I told you. Pekka told me. And then Pekka's a foul nigga. Pekka's like, yo, Pooh, come in over, I want to talk to you. Yo.
Did you tell?
I want you to do Theo's job. Found. I'm like, I'm in, nigga. I'm in. What I gotta do? You in charge of all these niggas? Go, 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 go. We got a new artist called fucking The Snowman. We got a new nigga called Rick Ross. He got a record called Hustler, and we got a new girl from Barbados that's called Rihanna. That was a big movement. Like we had like millions of, and we had the makeup.
And it took a lot.
They had the tour bus.
Yo, you could relate, and I'm gonna give you something that N.O.R.E could relate to, where he understands a little bit more of the promo.
Else,
no, you will.
right, cool.
You could relate to it. By the way, when I was pushing Ciroc on you,
He likes to throw this out there.
no, I have to,
He likes
because it makes
it.
sense to what we're talking about right now.
Likes it. He
I was
likes
the first person.
You hire the tastemakers to get
It's the
the
beginning.
It's the beginning. It's the beginning.
I pushed my job working for Prez and them. They didn't even have the Ciroc company pushing it yet. It was going through PMI, Power Moves Inc., and Prez and them. They would send me a case and they were like, yo, push this to the tastemakers. The tastemakers was like, I don't want it. I would push it to N.O.R.E. I'm good.
Yeah,
I couldn't give it away.
I was a Grey Goose guy at the time.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say, the point of this is that it's the same thing. Like, look at where it's at now. It takes so much blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of rejection. That's what the street team world is. That's what the promotion world is. That's what it takes.
And that's what we don't have no more.
Right.
We don't have any
And then
more.
when it's all said and done, nobody remembers the person that was on the battlefield
Never.
in the beginning.
Never, and that's fine. But we know that, and we take
Absolutely.
that. And to be
we don't
fair,
need anybody to
that's why
recognize that but
and
ourselves.
And to be fair, there's only a small group of us. Like,
So is there
you
anybody-
only hire if you hire Shampoo, you gotta hire Sweetness. If you hire Sweetness,
All right, but
you
is
gotta
there
hire
anybody?
different-
Is there anybody that you personally felt like you did so much for their career?
Hell yeah.
And
All
they,
of them.
And they don't. And they
Hell
don't.
yeah.
And they don't recognize you
Jason
personally.
All of them. But you know what it is?
Who?
It's not.
Who? Jason
Derulo.
Derulo.
That's the
Yeah, the
R&B
pop guy.
nigga, right?
Yeah.
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 Huh? He from Miramar?
He's from Miramar. He's from Miami. He slept on my motherfucking couch. Yes. Yes.
Facts.
We can
Facts.
talk about that.
He's like,
Damn, your
Right.
couch is pissed.
Yeah. But you know what? Like I said, like I said, I'm in hip hop. He turned pop, which I knew he would. Who wants to work with the person that soothes? At the end of the day, I'm in hip hop. I'm not in the pop world. I don't want to be in the pop world. I don't want to do country. I don't want to do nothing. I'm in hip hop. That's what I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of hip hop history. So yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I will take that L because at the end of the day, I am who I am, and I got so much more going on.
Facts.
So why even bother?
But you don't have to take the L quiet. And that's why we're talking right now.
I mean, to
Right.
be fair,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But
So
to
you
be
do
fair,
not have to take
I've
the L
never done
quiet.
radio interviews or nothing like that. So
You should
in
never take
hip-hop-
the L quiet.
But in hip hop, you have to.
you have to.
No.
Because
Fuck taking it
But
quiet.
there's
now,
a code.
now
There's
you
a
become
code.
a threat. Now you're aggressive.
Now you're aggressive.
Now
I'm
I'll be
a
aggressive.
female.
Yeah,
I'm a
right.
female, and I'm
Right. And you bitter.
And you
So
bitter,
what they
with
do,
the old-
what they do,
Okay, I'm bitter.
Yeah, but what they do, they
Nah.
fire you and hire your underlings.
No, and they've done that all day long.
but like I said,
But you know what you do? Then you remix your
No.
fucking career and
No.
you keep it moving.com.
Yeah, but then it's hard for you to get back in.
No, my man.
No, I don't want to go back in. I elevated.
Nah.
I moved
But
forward.
not everybody's that
We
fortunate.
worked. Look,
Exactly.
well, I don't know if Sweetness remembers or knows or remembers. I worked just like you. I worked
remember.
We worked actually.
Come on,
the
do I
whole
remember?
company.
I remember.
The whole company. We had
the guys are still in the
every
same
account
room.
under the sun.
I admire that. Y'all niggas are
And then
still
you guys
together
know. I'm
10
sure you
years
understand
later.
this.
Yeah, I see it
That's
out
As
team.
the industry
This
changed,
is team right here.
as the industry changed, the different underlings started
Changed.
to undercut.
Yeah.
So if you did it for 1,000 or 1,500 a month, they did it for 800 a month,
Facts.
and then it started shifting,
Absolutely.
right? And then the people that you kind of like trained and helped them and showed them the way were jacking your accounts.
Facts.
So what do? It's either one, which I wanted to beat all their asses, and then you just keep it moving and just remix it into another career, do other things. You know what I'm saying? We still kept other accounts, but that's the type of career that we chose. That's the
But
path we chose.
hold on. I want to ask you a question. When did you stop and say, you know what, I can't do that no more? Because in our world, we're
still doing it.
fighting that war.
Yeah,
like,
and we're still figuring it out.
what made you say like, yo,
this is
I
deep
can't do
right
it no
here.
more?
Looking at you like,
Deep.
you don't even know
I'ma
that.
shut the
I've
fuck up.
transitioned from being a record promoter to now I'm a DJ manager, and I know you had a conversation with one of my DJs, and he was like, yo, he actually thinks it's a great idea. I was like, absolutely. It was natural for us because we've known each other for so long. But let's be real and let's be business with us. We know that I'm only as strong as you, and you're only as strong as me as we keep our positions together. So I'm gonna use you and use me, but let's be real with each other.
I'm
and know
lost
that we're
as
doing.
what you're asking me right now.
Yeah, I was
Back to my question. What made you say, I don't want to work
stop.
these records no more?
Right.
It was never about not. It was that we were doing something. It made money. We had a recession in the United States. When the recession happened, you have to look at it economically wise. It's not just the industry. The industry was suffering. Then the recession
And you're
happened.
still a DJ at this time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm always a DJ.
Right.
Forever. I paid my dues as a DJ. So I'm a motherfucking DJ. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the clubs every fucking day for mad years.
But
So
even through the recession,
so-
like at the end
no,
of the
no.
day, we were the only people. We're the only people that you can hire. Like, we made it a point that when you come into this market, when you come into this lane, and when you come into this label in the music business, and in this city, the only people you can hire is this person or that person.
But
Like,
to
we cornered-
to what he's asking me though, not to cut you off,
Yeah,
Sweetness,
facts,
but to
facts.
what he's asking me,
What made you?
the
made you
recession started to make people, the underlings, like you mentioned, undercutting the people in the market.
Right.
And this, I'm sure this is happening market-wise, nationally.
Right.
So the young dudes that were the interns or whatever of all the promoters started saying, you make a
could do the
G,
same thing.
I'll do it for 500.
Facts.
So what happened was, I can't do it for 500. And then there was a shift of the guard. People from the labels started moving around because of the recession or because of some other shit. Started shifting. They were leaving their positions. And when people leave positions, they start looking for other people who are going to be loyal to them. And so all that shifting that happened started changing the money, changing the accounts that were coming to us. And then we all had to make a decision.
What was the year that you just said, nah, no more working records?
I will. If you call me right now and say, "E, will you work a record?"
You still in?
It's still in.
What are you paying? Yo, Eddie, what are we doing, son?
But that's what I'm saying.
Yo, Eddie, let's go 70-30, my brother.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But to be fair, can you really deliver what you delivered 5 years ago? And that's why my point.
I will
that
never.
was my point as to what I was saying.
I will
before.
never do anything that I cannot do.
Honest, I get it.
You know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
we've cornered the market to the point. It's like, if you want to go that route, we're the only motherfuckers that can do it, and that's why you got to pay us what you pay us. At the end of the day, point blank. We've kept it going, and we're gonna be the only ones keep it going.
Nah, what happened
At the end of the day.
was the street team guys became executives, so they forgot about
Where they came
the beginning of it,
Absolutely.
the
don't know no
conversation of
better.
the DJ. Now their conversation is with the PD and the MD. It's not about, yo, did you hear this record yet?
Right.
Now it's, I need these slots. What's gonna cost me? So it's a different conversation with the guys that started all the guerrilla marketing. They're gone. There's only a few of us that still believe in the beginning of the roots of
I know
this shit.
Sweetness gonna hate this, but we need to start beating up DJs again. That's it.
You can't.
Why
you
would I
can't,
hate that
though.
when I'm
You
the one who
can't.
does it?
You can't.
Why would I hate that?
Yeah.
I'm mad at
DJ.
But you're
But
blaming the
I
wrong
did that.
people.
But
You're
can't,
blaming the
though.
wrong
No,
people.
you can't do that.
Hold on.
You're blaming
hold
the
on.
wrong
I started
people.
You can't beat up
managing-
DJs.
Let's
You
do
can't
it
do
back
that.
in the
Nah,
day.
you can't do that.
First of all, been there, done that. And
Stop
second of all,
saying
I
I'm gonna
learned.
play it or I got you.
No.
Because
I-
look, as a businessman,
That
we
is the
work.
problem, though.
We
That's
work.
it.
Just don't
as-
say I got you.
Nah, but as a businessman, we work multiple artists. So you have to pick and choose your battles. So I'm working for Def Jam, I'm working for Epic, I'm working for Universal.
Well, be real.
Epic got a hot ass record right now. But Def Jam is cold. I can't
But say,
beat
yo,
you up
listen.
because you
No,
working,
but
you not
you
fucking
know
with
what?
Def
But
Jam
say-
records.
But say, yo, y'all niggas is foul right now. I'm fucking with these niggas.
But that's the game. You
And I'm
can't
sorry,
do
I
that. You
fuck
can't
with
do
you.
that.
But I'm not
Okay,
mad
but
at
here's
you.
the thing- but-
Don't tell me, yo, I got you, dog. I
But
got
no, but
you.
Eddie,
but
no,
only
but
do that.
Eddie, but
Then
Eddie.
you don't.
But that's why you gotta have tough
Then
skin.
niggas get smacked
No,
up.
but that's why.
Why?
Smack
I
up.
mean,
The one.
but that's
I'm sorry,
why,
I'm bitter.
like he said, we're in the
I'm
front
like, you
line.
scared though. I'm bitter.
Oh,
bitter.
you gonna
Facts,
plug my
facts,
artist
facts,
in?
facts,
You're
facts.
gonna plug my artist in?
But you
my
can't
EP?
do that.
Good for you.
That's
Nah, fuck with
relationship.
Skidlow.
But that's relationships
Skidlow, my
right there.
nigga.
You proving my
Salute
point.
and Skidlow.
What
You
the fuck, whether it be MDs or PDs, being honest.
Just be honest.
There's something that I call the industry talk. They will tell you whatever the fuck
I
they
got
need to
you.
tell you
I
to
got
get you
you.
the fuck out their back for
I
that
got
1.5
you.
seconds.
I
That's why
got you.
I got you, my dog, whatever.
tell me I
Call
got
Sweetness.
you.
She
I
got
got
me.
you. I
Whatever.
got you.
Whoever.
I got you.
I don't
But-
like it, or
but
I
what
don't
you
wanna
do
play it,
is-
or, nah, it's not
You know
good.
But
my
what
favorite
you-
line
I'm
is?
with you.
Pooh. When you're trying to get around a record, you know my favorite line is? Yo, I like the beat.
Yo, but this is the thing. I'm good. This is the thing about it. as a music executive, you have to keep working the records, no matter the ups and downside. Because you can't get caught up. You can't get caught up in the label.
If you believe in the
label
record,
bullshit,
you know how to work the
Yeah,
record.
but if you think of
You have to keep going.
But if not, if you think
Because they were
psychologically,
scared. They didn't wanna-
but
they
if you
didn't
think
wanna get rid of
psychologically,
that.
I bet you I can ask everybody in this room, and they know one radio commercial. 1-800-411-PAIN. Consistency
They
ain't
killing the
always
game, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you consistently hear something, even if it's just a chorus,
right.
that's what we're
That's
important.
called programming.
That's what I'm saying. But that's programming in the brain, but that's what we do. Even if the DJ just plays the chorus, and that's all they fucking recognize when they hear the radio. That's what we're there
Farrakhan
for.
says that.
And like Shampoo said,
Farrakhan says that.
sometimes DJs.
Yo, props to
sometimes-
Sweetness on what she's saying right now. That's real talk.
Sometimes DJs.
That's real talk right now, Sweetness. I give you props for that. That's real
It's all
talk.
facts. It's facts,
No,
though.
but I'm gonna say
No, it's
sometimes,
That's
facts.
science,
facts.
though. What you saying in science?
which is why I know for a fact. Like, if I know if this DJ plays it at this, that's why I tell him, I say, all I need is 30 seconds. I don't care. On the radio, we only need a minute and 30 seconds for it to register. But I only need 30 seconds for somebody to be like, I just heard this in the club last night.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck you get a wine opener at? You had it in your pocket?
He has a gun?
This nigga was doing.
Yeah, you had that shit in your pocket the whole time?
Nah,
You just got patience.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I do have patience. I'm in the club.
But that's why you don't
I've
work
been in the club
DE.
since I
That's why
was
you don't work
18.
records
Listen,
no
but I've
more.
been in
Ass
the
eater.
no, but I've been in the club since I was 18 years old.
Don't swing
When
records no more.
time out, listen. I've been in the club. If you want to hear about patience, when I started working 10 years ago with y'all, and I had.
Can we say, no, let's be specific. With Eddie. Eddie was
with
your
Eddie, because he was my competition.
Eddie was your mentor?
Absolutely. No, he was my competition.
Was he foul?
No, but he
Oh, yeah.
should.
Did he sexually harass
He
you?
was also my teacher. He was my. We
But I
had.
love her.
He was your sensei.
I love her.
He was my sensei. Absolutely.
Sensei?
But mind you, I had to be in the club. I had to be at the club, 40 pounds of vinyl on my back at 10 o'clock.
Damn, what are you, a fucking...
Nah, that was a good day. That was a good day.
You had 5
That
vinyls
was
a
a good-
DJ.
those were the good
Five
days.
DJs. There was 5
She
DJs.
worked the vinyl days.
There,
That was
exactly.
the good
There was
days.
5
I said I'm
DJs.
good.
Like, that's the difference.
Worked the vinyl days.
Nah,
the
but
rest
that's
of
the
the back.
difference between. I don't mean to cut your wisdom, Sweetness.
She's an alpaca
Nah, but
with
this
the
is the
fucking
difference
vinyl.
between then and now.
Yeah, no.
Back then,
Sweetness-
DJs appreciated when you was
When
the
you
record
showed up with
promoter
new records?
and you gave that nigga that
We
vinyl.
were God. Remember?
king.
I
When you
used to
gave
put-
him that vinyl,
Y'all don't remember? I used to do
Mo,
the meet and greets at Oxygen.
use
I used to
that
put my
dude,
little
Bob.
post-its
Saves you money.
on your vinyl, like, thank you for holding me down, love you. I had my post-its.
Yeah, back in the days, we used to do that cream.
it's a different time. She's a girl. She's a girl. Don't forget.
Every Wednesday.
Don't forget, she's a girl.
Yo, but tell them the truth, like, for real. Like, you was there. No, you was... Even you was there. I'm sorry. You was there.
No, look, we've been... No. What you're talking about is
I was
absolutely
there in my
correct.
mind for sure.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
You was smoking in the trailer.
You was in the
trailer.
days.
He was in the
And
trailer.
I'm gonna tell you something for the sake of a segue. For the sake of a segue, we used to have the DJ meet and greets at Cream.
Yeah.
Back in the days, all of us, Khaled included, would have to
I'm
come
in the
there
Grove.
and pick up records. And for the sake of a segue,
Oh, Cream.
Khaled and
That was
Eddie
the
caught
good times,
beef.
man.
And then remember,
That started a
Khaled-
massive beef.
and that's when
People
Khaled and
appreciated
Epps-
that.
That's when the G Unit and Terror Squad, that's when Khaled and Epps had
No,
the
no,
biggest
that's
beef.
no. This is super way
My
before
man
that.
in Coconut
I
Grove.
remember
No,
the
no,
Khaled
no,
and
no.
Epps
Before
beef.
that?
No, this is super
All right,
way
let's
before.
address the
Shit.
elephant in the room.
It's before.
You have to address the elephant in the room? You're gonna address the elephant with what?
Where's the elephant in the room?
What?
Gucci?
Fedora.
A fedora, okay.
A hat?
Is there a problem with Khaled
And who?
What?
and DJ EFN?
No, man. No.
'Cause-
What there is there's history. So I want to address it when we come on the show with Khaled. Not to address it on some negative shit, just to laugh about it because there's laughable history.
Laughable history.
And it had to do with you.
And it had to do with you. That's what I think is hilarious.
Again.
You are the common denominator of the history with Khaled.
I feel like you gotta relax. I feel like-
And not for nothing, because we're putting way too much on it. There's so much history with Khaled, and even despite what
a
Luke
cover,
has been saying lately.
There's a magazine cover with you, Khaled, and
Epps
DJ
and Irie.
Epps was there too.
Epps and
Epps
Irie.
and Irie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Epps always been there.
Epps was supposed to be the
my
DJ.
guy.
A lot of people don't know that.
Epps used to do a lot.
Epps
is
took
the
me at the
guy,
strip
man.
club.
Epps-
I'll keep it 100.
Epps was
Wait,
You were stripping? You were stripping?
Took her off that pole, daddy.
You know, fuck that tiger shit, whatever.
Tiger shit! Tiger shit! Tiger shit!
I never knew you was on a pole. I never knew Sweetness was on the boat.
Sweetness, who's on the boat? Is that how you got the name Sweetness?
I was about to say, like, y'all didn't think Sweetness, like,
Did
where do you think
Eddie-
it came from?
Did Eddie give you that name?
Man, I wish I
And he said, licky lick, I sweet.
All right. No.
Sorry, that's sexual harassment. That's sexual
connection.
harassment. Sorry,
Let's get back to music.
Sexual
He changed
harassment.
my
It's not
life.
work for me. It's not
He
sexual
changed,
harassment.
no, it's nothing. He changed my life. He kept it real. He changed my life.
Apps?
I'll give him that credit.
So what? Did apps knock it down? Let's just throw that out
Never.
there. Okay.
Okay.
Never.
But how did he change your life? How did he change your life?
He was like, if you, all right, if you really want to know the story,
Yes,
Go,
we do.
Here we
there's a
go.
story behind it. There's a story
I
behind
love
it.
Miami
All
stories.
right, I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can. I got into a car accident. It's senior year, right? One of my homegirls, I was working at another job, Sun Surveys. If anybody's from Kendall, everybody had a job there, right? That was my senior year. I learned I could get work experience. I got into a car accident. One of the girls that was working there, she was on probation. She was like, yo, I know how you can get your car fixed for $2,000 real quick in 1 or 2 nights. Mind you, that day job was going to take me 3-4 months. I needed my car, right? I went to the club. I figured, I could do this. He was like, yo, what do you want to do as
What
your
club?
name?
What club? You have to. You have
They're
to.
crazy.
I've been there.
Don't you know I'm local?
And I went in there and I did my dance and I was like, oh, and I had a better body, don't get it twisted.
Ow.
So when I went in there, I was like, holy shit, they threw so much money. I was like, holy shit, I could probably pay my car tonight. So then when I get off stage, nigga's like, what's your name? I'm like, yo, Sweetheart. He was like, we already have a bitch named Sweetheart. I was like, all right.
Who said that? DJ Epps?
Huh?
Who?
No, not yet. Epps is not in this. It's not there yet.
He's not in this
It's not in this.
motherfucker.
That's what I'm trying to go as fast as I can so that you can get to the point.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, all right, fuck, let's do Sweetness. We did Sweetness. So I'm in that bitch. I'm making stupid money. I move out of my mom's crib. I'm like, all right, I can get my own place. I'm 18 years old. I'm doing work experience because I get out at 12 o'clock, right? So now all of a sudden, I'm going to Oxygen on Tuesday nights. That shit is popping. I'm buying bottles.
Coconut Grove, right?
Yeah.
Coconut Grove, baby.
But of course,
I remember.
I'm walking in that bitch.
305, baby.
Absolutely. I'm walking in that bitch with all my stripper friends.
Gonna groove.
Right, and we're all buying bottles. At Oxygen at that time, buying bottles was like $100.
$120, baby. New York nigga like
So
me was like,
we in there making a movie. We in there making a movie. Then finally, one of the promoters, his name is Asa. He's still around. Asa was like, yo, we've been looking for a female promoter. Do you think
he
he'd be
sounds
down?
African.
He light skin, curly hair. I don't know if that
Is he African-ish?
I wouldn't say. I would say more Jamaican.
Haitian?
No, Jamaican. No, wait.
Jamaican. Jamaican with a Y. Jamaican.
Let him
Look up the
mercy.
drain in the building. Go ahead, continue.
We buying bottles. He's like, yo, we're looking for a female porn. I'm like, what does that have to do?
Female what?
A female
Oh,
promoter.
they said porn. I just 100% make sure. I'm clarifying it for the listeners. If you're strictly audio podcast, it's porn.
All right,
It's porn.
you know what? I just want everybody in the podcast to know that I am the only female in this motherfucking building.
No, there's one other female.
Who?
Eddie Giggs. Make some noise for him.
Hey, no, man. I'm not co-signing
And I
that.
haven't told this story
playing.
in motherfucking 10 years. So everybody.
Whoa,
that
so
fucking
it's been hurting you.
So listen,
And then-
I'm
Amber
honest.
Rose is not the only one.
Whoa, chill. Whoa.
Like they started out as a stripper.
No, she gave us a stripper story.
She gave us a
I'm
stripper
not
story.
famous.
We can't talk about that.
Yes,
'cause
I made it a point not to be
Exclusive.
famous. I made it a point not to be
You're
famous.
locally famous and it's done now. You
Chichi,
That's
don't
the
get the
Drink
yayo,
Champs. You
bro.
famous, goddammit.
Anyway,
Let's make some
I'm
noise
in
with
the
that.
crowd
We making you famous tonight.
You not
Nah, just playing. Just come out tomorrow. Audio.
What's your Instagram saying this?
Right.
Sweetness.
YMVS.
Please follow Shampoo at YNVS. He has all the school.
What is yours
Facts.
joint?
I don't know.
Come on.
Come on.
Anyway, let's finish the story.
No, wait.
Finish
Before
the
you do
story.
it, do your social real quick.
Alright, if I get like 1,000 followers tomorrow, I'll be mad.
This is what we do. We do this
Tomorrow, we're
promotion.
not putting this out right
It's
now.
called promotion.
It's DA Real Sweetness.
Coño.
Let's make some
Complicated.
noise for DA real quick.
right, so go on.
Shampoo YNVS in this motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Rated R. Shout your shit out.
Absolutely. Please.
My shit is A Few Good Men Productions, LLC.
Feel good.
Yeah.
That's your Instagram, nigga? You got an LLC on your...
Right, nigga want to give us the company.
I just thought about that.
Nah, my shit is Yo Rated at Instagram. Yo Rated.
Do you have something, Eddie the Ass Eater?
Yo,
Eddie the Ass Eater. Go follow at Eddie the Ass Eater.
but one thing I know we can all agree on. One thing I know we can all agree on. At the end of the day, all you artists coming up. Hold on. I know one thing we all can agree on. All you artists coming up and all you artists that's out there, don't forget.
Yo, so laugh a lot. Calm down, buddy.
Still in Memphis?
I'm still in Memphis with the nigga. I'm still there on Main Street.
Wait up for giggles to stop laughing over here.
Are you crying?
Chi get the yayo. He's so fast. He's so strong.
That Tiger Bomb.
Tiger bombs? Yo, it's not the time to. No false flag, please. What's Fireton?
Fire Dom.
All right, guys, please come down.
Like what I was saying, one thing.
Sorry about my friends
No,
here. They're
it's okay.
horrible,
It's fantastic.
man.
That's what we do. One thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Chi-Chi.
All right, here we go. One thing that I just want to make clear for everybody and all the artists coming up and all the artists that's out there. It's always the guys that's on the bottom that works the hardest for you, and a lot of times you don't understand the sacrifice that these people are putting out for you. So for all you artists coming up, give love, man, because these people that you see on the way coming up, you see on the way down. So always remember that. You know what I mean? Just always respect everybody that's always at the front line for you. Just because, you know, he ain't eating at Mr. Chow's and everything with you, don't mean that he's not putting in that work.
Or how about respect everybody you come across?
Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who that person is.
That's right.
Yeah, you want some wine?
No, I'm good.
Take
I'm
some
fantastic.
wine.
And
This
that's
is
the
wine. It's not Tiger.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
It's wine.
I
You
don't
can
wanna-
relax. It's
No.
lighter than
I'm doing. I
that.
had Tiger
Respect
Ball, I had
everybody you come
vodka.
across?
I'm fantastic right now.
Come on,
But
man.
you know,
Come across.
Say it to the people. Say it to the people.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, you can respect everyone come across, but
No, point
you
it.
should
Point
be careful.
the logo at it.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, this is Drink Champs Shampoo. Tell them
Yeah, you
what
can respect
artists.
everybody.
Because I feel like you got something.
Chico, go
I'm
on.
coming right back. I'm coming right back. Promise. I
let's
promise.
close
I
it
just
out.
said some shit.
Yo, look.
Nah, y'all got
You
old
gotta
school.
relax.
Y'all got
Yeah.
old school beef.
Yeah, I mean,
She keep coming to
you
you like you was ripping down her posters when she was trying to come out.
Ripping our posters?
Be clear. Sweetness did not rip none of our posters down.
Even
That's
better.
facts.
Let's be clear.
No, she said she did.
No, I didn't.
Mad beef. Eddie beat her
No, I
up.
didn't. I'm confusing that with something
Never
else.
seen her rip down in the
Never. I don't remember that shit.
It was all
All
love.
your shit down.
Absolutely.
And at that time, it was
I know you
war.
would.
Dream Team. I'm
I know.
falling
At that time, it was
back.
different
I'm
time.
falling back.
Absolutely.
No.
No.
At that time, it was a different type of time, baby.
I always say your sweetness.
You just said you ripped them down.
No.
You know, that was the Tiger Bomb. Tiger Bomb.
You not lying. You lying.
Yeah, it's a
You
little.
not lying. You lying.
The
Exactly.
Tiger Bomb make you think like that was me. Nigga.
Nah, that's not me. Never.
I think you told me you caught her one time.
Quarter one.
What's going on?
Look, she turned red. She turned red. She turned red.
10 years right
I remember when N.O.R.E.
And
used to be coming
Eddie was
around
like,
and
I'm
was
so
yo,
hurt that
don't
she did this to me.
She talks to my homeboy.
I ain't never seen that.
He's making that one up, but I'm gonna roll with the story
I never seen
What's the story? What's the story?
for the sake of
That's a new
entertainment.
story that just came up in this show. Like,
Yeah, for
Nah,
the
but
sake
at the
of.
end of the day,
what we
man,
been doing.
for all you artists, nigga, these are the motherfuckers that's on the front line, man. Like, respect the game, man. That's about
Now,
it.
to name other street team people that's out there that's doing it, or other people that's behind the scenes that's doing it. How about this? How about fuck that? I'm gonna name a couple of people that's not stars, but that work behind the scenes from various different labels
Varus.
Various.
I like the Varus people.
Various.
Yeah, them niggas is alright.
Spanglish, don't forget. That's black and
All right.
Spanish.
All right. So you want me to start?
Go for it. Let's go.
And then, all right. So when I say the name, you point to the person. Okay, E.
Okay, I'm with it. Oh, this is like a seance. Death. And he's alive.
Russell Simmons.
Go ahead, Shampoo. Hit it.
2 thumbs up. The beginning. The godfather of everything.
All right. Anybody else?
No, you're ruining the game. You just
All
gotta
right.
go
All right. Just one person. Just one person.
One person.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Let the one person go in.
Yeah.
Julie Greenwald.
Oh, it's
Sick back.
since you fucking slapped and snacked. Go for it, buddy. I think you cocked, yo.
What she did for you?
Nah.
What she did for you?
She never cut the check. It's okay.
Never cut the check or cut the fucking cheese. What's going on?
She's a very serious person. I think we should pass the question. I think we should pass the question.
I don't know if
Next
he's
one,
a
next
very
one,
well.
It's a complicated pass.
Next one. He gave a thumbs up. Next one.
No, let him go. We gotta let him go. This is Drink Champs. We gotta let him go.
All right, go.
All right, pass.
Shampoo, you got some?
One of the greats in the game.
I love Julie Greenwald myself. Me too.
out to Julie.
You too?
Come on, guy.
One of the greats in the game.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's go with another one.
Sean Prez.
Real.
Okay, go, Eddie.
No. Sean Prez real.
Okay.
Real.
One of the best in the game.
Respect to Sean
Sweetness.
Press for real.
No,
man.
absolutely. Yeah.
Boss.
Super respect.
Rated R.
On the music tip.
On the girl tip. I don't know, whatever you want to give it to.
I don't know. I see a lot of like people like I respect more like Jaspo from Rock Nation.
Wait. I mean,
We're talking about Sean Prez.
We're
talking about Sean Prez. Yeah, just Sean
Prez.
Prez.
That's definitely.
Okay.
Sean
I didn't hear what you said.
Global Spin Awards.
Nah,
What you mean?
I'm
This
saying.
nigga salutes the DJs. Like,
Yeah.
if
Right.
anything, that nigga
Sean
should
Prez,
get crowned.
yeah,
Like,
Big up Sean Prez.
Big
shout
up
out
Sean
to
Prez.
him.
Straight
Like,
up.
Sean Prez is
And
the
always
truest,
stays
man.
that nigga should be working records. Like, what are you doing?
One of the best
Like,
in the game.
yeah.
And he's
Oh
evolved.
wait, hold up.
Boss.
I got one. Kevin Black.
No.
No,
It's not the way it works.
It's not your turn to do
gotta
any of
relax.
that.
OG in the game.
This is not the way it works. It's not the way it works.
Stop jumping out the
You
window.
gotta
That nigga was good.
gotta
relax.
This is called Drink Champs. N.O.R.E.
Yo,
DJ
that one of
EFN.
brothers live, right? Like, what?
Okay. I had a good one. You fucked me up, man.
Damn, that's not good.
Oh, I got one. Ready?
Oh, hold up.
I don't
Did
know.
I pick the person who
You
answered?
picked the person. I say the name.
All right.
Rob Love.
Wow, Def Jam.
My uncle. That's my uncle in the game.
You can't say no. Stop talking, bro.
I want to get everybody. I wanna
Okay, y'all gotta remember that there's an age difference.
That was whack.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Shampoo then.
One of the greats, the person I always wanted to copycat, the person that always made me go hard. He's the first guy that I came to Miami. He had 50 young little motherfuckers pushing a scooter, tearing up South Beach with orange Jeep. That was you? See, hired by who?
And we was never young.
Rob Love. Facts.
Right.
I'm talking about.
But who
And
came
they
up
was
with
wearing
the
orange
idea?
shirts.
Us.
Came
And
up
they
with
was
the
wearing
idea.
orange.
Exactly. And that's what
But
goes
you know what
to
I'm saying?
show
But he executed.
the
But I'm saying,
protocol.
but that was memorable
He got
for
the
me.
money.
That made
He
me
got the
be
money,
like,
but who came up with the idea?
that made me
Rob
be,
Love is
Rob
true.
Love is one of them
Rob
guys.
Love
That
is
made
true.
me be like, yo, I want to do that. That's dope.
That was when you was in on Def
Why you throwing me in this
Jam.
shit?
You was on Def Jam.
I'm the behind the scene guy. I'm bigging up the behind the scene guys. I'm a in front the scene guy. Okay.
Actually, no,
Nah,
wait.
it's dope.
I gotta say
You
something.
got Rob Love?
No, I gotta say something about Rob Love real quick. Went to the office. We worked Tommy Boy when he was on
The
Tommy.
beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning.
For Def Jam.
And when N.O went to Def Jam, he actually suggested you need to get these guys in Miami.
Make some noise for that.
When he signed to Def Jam, I don't know how. I mean, it's real to a degree because I saw the fucking picture framed in Rob Love's like office. He's there wearing a CHP Crazy Hood shirt. So I'm signing the papers.
God damn it.
Real
Very
talk,
true.
real
Very
talk,
true.
real talk.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Palm my left.
Real talk.
Now, so
That's it.
Anybody else?
I got
Rob
a Rob
Love?
Love story. I got a Rob Love story. When I went to Def Jam, he was like, "Yo, we going somewhere," and I was like, "What you talking about?" He was like, "Nah, we gotta be out." I said, "I'm a producer. I ain't trying to. I gotta show you how radio is. I gotta show you how it was." Keith Murray, I never forget. And we went out to Philly. So as soon as we entered,
Did you smoke dust?
Nah, that wasn't
Okay,
that wasn't it back then.
all right, my bad.
It was just
My bad.
natural high. The music. Yeah. So
My
then
bad.
we go to Philly and we enter in this radio station. So me and Rob Love go in and Keith Murray's in there and we walk in, we see nobody. And we're like, what the fuck? Where's everybody? But we hitting gunshots outside in Philly. Pow, pow, pow. And all of a sudden, this little midget comes, yo, what's up? And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Keith's like, yo, what's up, too? And it was a fucking midget. And he just taught me a midget.
I don't think you can say that.
Huh?
Can you say midget?
Well, we say midget all the time.
Oh, no, I mean little people. I didn't
We
mean
don't
it like
stand
that.
by his words at Drink Champs at all.
He said it's a free for all.
I was
I'm like,
but what I'm just saying.
All right,
gotta
what do we
go
say?
back
Little
to that.
midgets?
Nah,
No,
little
people. It's little people. It's little people.
Yo. I'm just saying, though,
Yeah.
he just taught me that you don't just focus
Oh, really?
on making records. You know what I'm saying? He taught me
I think
that.
they're not mad at it.
No.
how many lawsuits been?
Next one.
The
No,
point
next
is
You gotta
that
be careful.
He
You gotta
took
be
it to
careful.
the next level and taught me like this. It's not all about just producing. I need you to see how to work records. I need you how these artists go, so you can relate when you create. So he went the extra step. You know what I'm saying? Out of strength, and you know what I'm
All
saying.
right, so we can't say midgets.
Executives don't do that. You know
Just
what
say
I'm
little
saying?
people.
Shout out to
Are you
Rob
going
Love.
in again?
Keep saying it.
Oh, you put it back.
Next thing we
Smart
can't say
man.
gay. Next thing we
Smart.
can't say this. We can't say that.
You want some wine? Take a glass of
I
wine.
can't say spick. I'm a
All right.
spick.
All right.
Next
So,
one.
so Sean Pecas.
BX.
The Godfather.
BX.
The
Fishy.
not the one
One of
who's
the best in the one
starting
one
the
that
street
did it.
teams was
One
like,
that did it the best.
absolutely.
Wish you would have not left music. I asked him one time about, yo, what you think about this? Like, Shampoo, if you don't got a wicked jump shot or a left hook, don't talk to me no more.
What do you mean
Like,
by that?
Meanwhile, it's no more
The
music.
Godfather, he's
No
the
more
Godfather
music.
of street teams. Like,
Yeah, he is.
Nah, Pecas was the original, man.
he's the original.
He
Like,
understood
let
it.
me-
That's
let
why.
me show y'all.
That's
what
why,
it
man.
is.
Pecas, man. God bless, man. When
Yeah.
Pecas was in the game, niggas was getting money because Pecas was
care,
employing niggas.
There was real
Pecas
budgets.
was putting hood niggas on to show them niggas how to
Corporate
get money
money.
in the corporate world.
Corporate.
Like niggas wasn't doing that. Pecas was doing that. Like I was meeting motherfuckers on conference call. Like, who are you? Yeah, nigga, I'm from Soundview.
Every nigga.
You know what I'm
like,
saying? Like Pecas is one of them dudes, man, that understood that you need the streets.
All right.
You know what I mean? And that's
I got
what we
one.
lost in hip hop.
And he
I got
still
one.
sticks to it. And he still sticks to
Wait,
it.
hold on.
Now
Let
it's
me just
music,
pass the
it's
question.
boxing.
Pecas, you got anything?
Pecas, of course, BX native.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. Like he went up, he worked his butt off, you know, asked to do what he had to do. And like every time he came up, he would take 2 people with him. Then he'll go back and take another 2 people. So he created his own destiny. And the kid is still alive and he's still rocking with one of the best. So shout out to Sean Pecas on the real tip.
Yeah.
And
You
the
sweetness? Sweetness?
I mean, he co-signed me to make sure with Shampoo that I got my job at Def Jam. So I will always be grateful.
Dope.
Because I worked for
So
10
you guys
years
called her
to get to
direct.
Def Jam. I remember seeing LL Cool J, Rihanna, and I'd be like, I want to get in the music business. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to be in the music business. I don't want to be famous, but I want to be behind the business. And Shampoo and him, they gave me,
So you took
best.
Lex's spot here?
I did.
Yeah.
No.
Because Lex was after us.
No,
Okay,
but now what happened
Lex
was,
was after
like I
us.
said it earlier. I said it earlier. I said it.
We
Can
were
I be
Rob
honest?
Love.
Wait,
Def
time out,
Jam.
time out.
Lex,
Can I be honest?
Lex was always king.
No, time out.
2 more.
No, time out.
Well, no. Well,
Wait.
we were Rob Love Def
before.
Jam.
Wait. No,
Lex,
can I be
Lex was
honest?
rocking and rolling out
Well,
here.
with all
wait,
due
wait.
respect
Can
to
I be
Lex,
honest?
we were Rob Love Def
Right,
Jam.
right.
Lex had like
Lex came
13,
later.
13
All right, so
million
nobody's gonna.
cousins.
All right. So
Nah, I don't know what that means.
Nah, I'll
bro.
let you know.
That sounds horrible.
Well, whatever.
Now Lex was
He
rocking,
had mad
but the
cousins.
thing was like I was saying earlier.
Let's
Lex,
talk about Lex.
yeah, Lex promotion.
Yeah, shout out to
What
Lex.
happened with Lex?
He's my dude.
Now Lex is always
He
like
has a large family.
Lex is that nigga. What I was telling, what we was talking about earlier, Lex wasn't focused on the beach no more. He was moving on.
The beach is not Miami, number one.
But I'm just saying that
it's not.
The labels, as the label, they look
we
at.
All have, you have to move on too.
No, of course.
You are moving on now.
She's been moving. She's been moving.
Nobody gonna help me out? Come on.
Nigga taking a stab right now.
I'm gonna wait till y'all let me speak.
No, but I'm saying is that what happened was Lex is still doing his numbers. What I'm saying is that Lex was doing other shit.
Is he doing radio numbers?
I know that, but I'm just saying
that. Is he doing radio numbers?
What happened?
Shots fired!
Lex is that nigga, man.
Lex doing radio numbers.
Lex is that nigga. What I'm saying is that Sweetness was doing other things that Lex wasn't. What wasn't important to him?
No, wasn't. Can't.
I'm trying to explain shit. This is turning into some other shit.
I want to get so real
because
right
that's
now.
how dirty this.
That's that thing about it. Chill out.
And wait, with all due respect, you're coming from the New York angle.
Right.
This is the streets in Miami.
Right. So this is different.
This is different. I brought up Lex, streets in Miami. Streets in Miami, right here.
That's my button. He know that.
Nah, Lex is fan.
No, Lex is cool.
But it's streets of Miami
He's so
talking
cool.
right now.
He's so cool until you need.
He cool.
Until you need answers. Until you need, He's so cool. Until you're wondering, like, why isn't my record doing what it's supposed to be doing?
I don't know where we at, but I know we in the deep sea, baby.
I don't know. This is my nigga, man.
But can I say something real quick?
Numbers, man.
I want to say something real quick.
That's promotion, man.
With all
he's doing shit like Haiti and doing other shit.
And I'm in Haiti too, my brother, and I'm not even Haitian. With all due respect to everybody involved.
This is so cute, y'all.
And you,
oh
hey,
my
Sweetness,
God, Lex, I don't want to get you mad.
Sweetness, calm down. Relax. And you co-sign me or not, I'm gonna say right now, like we had a lot of, we were doing the streets in Miami, Crazy Hood, CHP Marketing Promotions.
I feel you.
And Eddie Giggs right here, because I want to give him his props while he's right next to me. He helped the Sweetnesses and the Lexuses of the world.
Absolutely. And
they all were
when Eddie calls
the people that were under him in terms of learning the street game.
Absolutely. And I give homage
under us
to
as a
all
whole.
that shit. When Eddie calls me, first ring, I pick up. I know where I'm at. And I know
No, it's not where you're at, but I'm just saying we gotta pay homage to where
And don't I?
No,
If Eddie calls me and texts me, don't ever listen. See, Lex can't get into half of these clubs.
And we learned from the what's the old street team games? Alfonso and
A
them.
couple people caught that. I like that though.
It's getting crazy.
I like that. Sprinkle.
Lex promotion, man.
Raul.
I'm gonna take advantage.
I know.
I've never done this before.
But be nice.
Shout out to Kiko and them.
Come on, N.O.R.E. Next one, N.O.R.E.
Oh, we gotta switch subject. I will let y'all go in.
No, next one,
Come on,
N.O.R.E.
let's be real. Me, Fatboy, and Kiko.
Oh, next. Oh, name.
No, I had a name.
Okay,
I had a name.
Go, sir.
Keep it going.
It's sensitive. I'm
This
real.
might show age or maybe not, because everybody might be down. I'm gonna have to say the record label just to not confuse the name. Loud Records, Buddha.
Oh, nah.
That's right.
Big pun.
Buddha
Big pun.
was the dude.
Big pun. That was the one of the dudes that Buddha was one of the
Buddha
dudes, man.
is the dude.
Yo, Buddha
I
was
worked
one
Loud
of the
Records
dudes
at the time
man,
with Buddha.
that I never knew you could put up that many stickers in the world.
Yeah.
Buddha was one of the niggas, man, that blew a big pun by putting up stickers.
Yep.
And that he was the original one of them niggas
Buddha's
that
the
was
man.
like,
Shout
yo.
to Eddie also.
I watched them niggas, man. Him, his brother, Gabi, all them niggas, man. All them niggas, man.
Gabi's so mad.
You know what I mean? My nigga Rick.
Gabi's the
All them niggas,
Robbing
Rick.
them, all of them.
Puerto Rico Rock.
Like
Puerto Rico.
Bobby.
Buddha, a lot of people don't know.
Nelson. How about Nelson?
Nelson as well. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And Nelson's still
as well.
shaking out
He's
here.
killing it.
Nelson's
I used to
still
work
moving.
with Buddha
Big up.
at VIP
What?
Record Pool with Al Pizarro.
Wow.
We used to check this out. Me
Fever
and Buddha
Records?
used to go take cabs with the Fugees, everybody to promote their damn record and jumping in there. Matter of fact, I'll even take it more back. We was at Summer Jam and we snuck in Wyclef with me and Fat Joe. So everybody needs assistance back then. And that's what it's about at the end of the day.
But though that's what we saying is we don't have those type of execs anymore. Those execs
And
put
we're
other
not paying
niggas
enough
on.
respect to those people that did what they did.
Those execs put niggas on.
Word. No, that's real.
These new niggas, they ain't looking out for nobody but themselves.
It's true.
They not like, yo,
And y'all in that
I see what
And
you're
that's
doing.
fine.
Y'all still
And that's
dealing with all that
fine
shit.
because in 2 years, no one to
But
be
what we do
fucking
is we
found.
just keep working. That's
Because
all.
we're the
Name
pimps
game
of
is
the
just keep
block,
working.
and every artist is a hoe on the corner.
I'm gonna stop this real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Think about it like that,
rewind
right?
that.
Me and Shampoo are the pimps. Shampoo is the pimp of motherfucking New York. I'm the pimp of Miami. And there's a fucking artist on every block like a hoe.
Sweetness of breaking.
Let's be real. Let's be
going
real.
crazy.
We'll always have a job because we're
Do it.
connected to our city because we don't fucking leave. We feed our city. It don't have to be a fucking charity. It don't gotta be nothing. We keep motherfuckers alive. We pay their rent. We help them do everything they can do and be better men.
The words of
Be
sweetness
better
are now by
businessmen.
Drink Champ.
No, be better
Nah, that's
businessmen.
real talk, real
I don't want my
talk.
DJ just to be better. I want him to be a businessman.
Yeah.
I want to be
We
like
put
if you
on
see
for our city,
an
man.
ice cream show like DJ EFN. Shout out to him, and I'm gonna plug that in, Mr. Cream
Mr.
and
Cream.
Woodwood.
Big up
He's
Mr. Cream and Woodwood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not just about being a DJ. It's about being a business.
Like DJ EFN
You-
doing
Yeah.
Drink Champ.
Exactly, because I've been fucking with you for 10 years and you feel me? Look where you at. Support your mans even when they were nothing to something.
But like what we
I don't
saying,
want to be at Live on Sunday every fucking Sunday. I'll see Stevie J on a Tuesday.
but to say that what I was saying earlier, just with y'all, you come from the old school executive mind. Like I come up, my man is still with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. We don't have that no more.
No more, man.
Real talk.
It ain't about like, yo, I'm moving, yo, they got this position right here. Yo, let me put my man in there.
Yeah, but we always been like, we still got a team.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
that's what I'm talking about.
I said that
It's
earlier.
never easy. Let's just be 100%. Let's be
It's
100%. It's never easy.
Same, look, like this is beautiful. This is what hip hop is about. If you win, your team win. But these new generation, they skipping steps. They think social media, so they cut everybody off because they don't know what it is to be loyal to somebody. They don't know what it is to be loved because they don't know nobody. It's social media. They skip steps.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
And this is
And because I don't want to do a record and in 2 years you're nobody. Because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, this is the next great idea. Fuck you, you're an artist. Tell me what the next great idea is, and let me tell you what I can do with it. That's the point of being a marketing director. That's the point of being in the streets. That's the point of keeping you connected to the streets. So you want to keep social media.
Getting checks.
Let's make some
you got
noise.
to. Absolutely.
But wait, I want to segue this
You
to
can
something
eat my
else.
ass
Hold on, sweetness.
Now watch this social media. Watch this social media. Take this viral, baby. This is Drink Champs. This is what we
First of
do.
all,
This is market promotions. Get this out there. Let this nigga eat my ass.
I'm really gonna eat that ass,
Put this out there. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. You feel
but
me?
you don't really
Let's
pick.
use these motherfuckers.
I didn't expect that.
Let me show you. Exactly. Let me show you social
It's going
media.
crazy out here.
Let me show you people how lonely. Let me show you this.
No,
Let me show
I
you
seen
street
it, guys.
promotions at his new age.
Facts.
Eat my ass, nigga. Let's go.
We don't want to do this.
You gonna use this or what? Better yet. Better
Hey, I
yet.
want
Where's
you to do
Conan?
that.
Conan.
What?
Conan. Let's go,
No,
Shampoo
Conan
stuff.
needs that.
Let's use this media plug, my nigga. Let's
Yo,
show 'em
we
street
good, we
team.
good.
I was trying to go serious and y'all went foul, yo.
But to use the internet, let's go.
Absolutely.
They gonna flip
No,
this.
guys,
10
calm
seconds,
down,
let's
relax. Relax, buddy.
That's the point.
Wait. This is the point.
You just turned me on right now.
If you want to beat your ass, then eat your ass.
For 5 minutes.
When you want
We need to relax right now. Everybody needs to relax.
I don't know where we went. Why they can't?
We just got canceled.
Everybody gotta relax right now, please.
Why did Conan get brought into this? I don't know what happened.
Obviously, she wants that to be the ass eater.
As a father, I'm like, no, he's not eating that. He's not eating that.
Come back tomorrow.
Not Conan. No.
When you 35, you can eat all the ass you want, my nigga.
Don't ruin him. He's still working. No.
Trabaja, pero come culo later, bro.
Un poquito.
De
You gotta eat ass sometime, right,
They
Bob?
love it.
Shout out
They
your
love it.
jobs. We at work out
They
again.
love it.
Where do you work?
Sweetness, you foul. You
AT&T.
Yo, so big up Def Jam.
Yep.
Epic Records.
EP, what up, nigga?
Oh yeah.
IEP.
Big up. And Conglomerate too, right? You down
Conglomerate, yeah. Busta, what up, boy?
I'm not Def Jam.
No,
No.
she's
What?
Conglomerate.
Busta, one of the best.
Busta Rhymes, what up, nigga?
One of the best.
Conglomerate.
Happy
bitch.
birthday, Busta Rhymes. I saw the picture. Liv, how was Liv?
Oh, we had a good
Happy
time.
birthday,
Great
Busta.
time.
Happy birthday,
Fantastic
Biggie.
Time.
Fantastic times, my brother. Happy birthday, Buster. Once again, you know what I mean. There's a couple of other people's birthday too. Uncle Wise,
Biggie.
Uncle Wise,
Uncle Wise. My
Wise,
birthday.
my uncle.
Eddie's birthday coming up.
Biggie's birthday as well. But
B.I.G.
Uncle Wise, happy 50th
Pac's
birthday.
birthday coming up.
We flew out to Virginia, all our people, and we spent his 50th birthday with him. So happy birthday, my Uncle Wise.
Virginia.
Yep.
Oh, the holding it.
Wait, what? What's going
I'm
on?
Frankie Avalon. You don't know about me?
No.
So happy birthday to my Uncle Wise. You roll 2 more? I don't got no more weed, right? That's it. This is it.
Nigga's incredible right here.
He's incredible. He did
Yo, bro, I just keep seeing more rolled blunts coming this way.
I know. And
This is an incredible show in the world. I don't want to let you know. Like,
And we had
nigga-
you on the Ice-T episode.
Yo, thank you. First,
And we had you on the
Been
Puff
that
Daddy episode.
I want to thank both
You've been
of you guys.
shining for a
And
long time.
congratulations to y'all. Keep
Yes.
motherfucking winning.
Yo, I
Because,
can't believe
you
the
know what I
record
mean?
that you just.
And
It's on my
again,
now he's gonna pay
and
your records,
again,
he's gonna pay your
and
records.
as real motherfuckers, N.O.R.E. keep putting on for the city. Call me. He called Sweetness.
Right.
He called my nigga Rated motherfucking all. To
Yeah.
the round circle,
Word,
man.
that's
And I
deep.
appreciate
That's
it,
deep.
man.
Yes.
That's deep because a lot of people like us, we don't get that proper shine.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? At the
Yeah,
end of
we
the day,
sometimes
all
we
play a
need
part.
the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah.
And N.O.R.E.'s
You know what I'm saying?
he don't tell you. He was like, yo, come through to my radio show. 8 o'clock, be there.
He told me 3 hours
8:30.
ago.
So I'm like, all right, I'm coming through. I'm not even thinking. He ain't tell
And
me,
to be
yo, I'm
fair,
gonna
I
have
was just
you.
on the couch over there.
She was just
hanging
chilling.
out.
She called me and was like, yo, I want to come with you to N.O.R.E. because I got to speak to N.O.R.E. about something.
Because I want to talk to you about about a birthday.
Well, look,
Chi-Chi, before we get out of here, I have one thing. I wanted to get this out.
I got a pee piece. Go ahead.
Go
Got
peepees.
it.
No,
I'll keep
no.
talking.
I'm gonna hold it down.
Nah, I wanted to hear something from these guys right here.
All right.
An experience when you was promoting. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you the example. When Pun died, right? He
I
just
can't
died.
leave now.
He
was
just
there.
passed.
I was about to take a piss.
Right?
Now I got to stay.
We were working for Echo Clothing, right? They flew us out to the Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York, right? And they had a float, and they played 100% for the first time to everybody there. And then they had us passing out the pun towels. And it was on the float was Fat Joe, Remy Ma, and who else? Anybody else?
Oh, Cuban Link.
Cuban Link. That was, I will never forget the energy that I felt. They played 100% like 100 times. Real talk.
We walked out.
And every time it played, it was like the first time I ever heard it. That was the energy that was popping right there.
We was throwing the pun. No time.
Yeah, we was giving. I'm telling you right now, me myself, I was out there promoting myself, and it was the best experience in my life. So as a marketer and a promoter, what experience like that did you guys ever have?
My experience was
I have mine.
Once Theo Brown got, you know what I mean, salute to Theo Brown. When we was at TVT, he got the job at Def Jam, and he was like, yo, we got this new artist named Jules Santana, new artist from Atlanta called The Snowman, another guy called Rick Ross, and this girl named Rihanna, and we have poster boards. He was like, yo, we need to go on this, we need to move crazy. I took it upon myself to buy a shopping cart, and we hit the whole 1 and 9. This is we talking about Jersey. 1 and 9, Route 3, all the way to Summer Jam. The next morning, Hot 97 said, "Yo, if you look in the if you don't know how to get to Summer Jam, just follow the poster boards." That was a moment because they was like, "Yo, my nigga, they just said follow the poster boards." And as a street team dude, we get up early to put in that work.
Of course.
And that was crazy.
Acknowledgement.
Never, but that was one moment for me that nobody knew it was a moment. Right. The personality just said it naturally, like, "Yo, if you're trying to find out how to get to Summer Jam, follow the poster boards."
That's dope.
But to you like, "Yo, I told you, nigga, I count these niggas. I told you, they can't fuck with us." That's the excitement that we don't have no more. But that was a moment.
Sweetness, what you got? Te fuiste. You out here?
No, I'm sorry. I was listening to him because I was like reminiscing.
You was looking at the posters.
I was reminiscing. I'm like, damn,
sneeze,
spring
but
bling. I was like, I remember when it was like, it's like 12 posters up the pole. Like, you're wearing all black. Like, it's like a whole, like, scheme. Like, you gotta, like, you know what I mean? You was asking him, like, the best moment in his record promoter.
What's your moment?
My moment was...
The time you met Eddie?
My baby! Eddie, I love you. Wherever you at, I don't see him in the room. Listen, Eddie's my guy. My best moment in hip-hop? It's got to be when Busta called me. Like, you got to understand, like, when Busta called me, I was about 3 years. 7, yeah. No.
Playing.
No, 3 years from now, and it's been almost 12, so 9 years in the game. And I was called by a record label rep who does the whole nationality. His name is Shadow. And he was like, yo,
shout out to Shadow.
Busta, yeah, shout out to Shadow. One of my biggest mentors.
My guy, Shadow, what up?
Yeah, like, Busta's about to call you. And I was like, for what? Like, what's going on? And this was actually about a week and a half before Revolt, the first Revolt. Not just Revolt, the first Revolt.
Revolt, the network?
Yeah, like the whole Miami.
Revolt.
Yeah, Revolt.
Oh,
like
the
weekend.
conference. The
conference.
All right.
Yeah, and it's like, it's going to be in Miami. And Shadow was like, I've called 2 other people, and they're the one, they said that you're the one. He was like, but I don't know how Busta's going to feel about a female, you know, trying to get a record played and this, that, and the other. I was like, just have him call me. So when Busta calls me, honestly, I didn't believe it. I hung up on him. I was like, all right, Shadow, y'all cute. Hung up, calls me back. He was like, yo, you Sweetness from Miami, you work records? I was like, yeah. He's like, this is Busta Rhymes. Like, all right, I hung up on you on the first time, so talk to me. He's like, so I got this new artist, his name is O.T. Genesis, we got this Coco record. I was like, all right. He's like, so I've never really hired a female before to work records, guerrilla-wise or whatever. You know, I hear from Shadow that you're the one. I was like, all right, yeah. I obviously talked a lot. He let me speak, and he was like, all right, so the check came in the next day. OT came into the market with Busta, and Busta was like, whatever I got to do to make this nigga poppin', I'll do. And I was like, does that mean that you're going to get on the mic and this thing? Like, mind you, this is a living legend. This is somebody that's had the hits for years.
Absolutely.
Like, for him to say, I'll do whatever I can for my artist was a big deal to me, because I've had artists that have been signed to other, like Ludacris. I've had other, Small World. signed to other big
Like
artists.
Ludacris? You said like Ludacris. Like who
I've
you
had
talking
other
about?
artists that they want me to work certain records, and they're signed to bigger artists
Like Ludacris, you said.
like Ludacris.
And then what you was going to say about that?
Busta put out a lot more effort than other bigger artists would have did for their artists, and that was the big thing with me. I was like, yeah, you're signed to this person, but what is they doing? Like, let's be real, Zoe Dollars, Future, like, what is Future really doing for that nigga?
And then we completed the Drake Champ shows.
But my point is, the best part for me was the best part in hip hop for me was when
No, we good.
when a living legend says to me, I'm willing to do whatever I can to put this
When
person
Busta
on.
entrusted you.
Somebody that I used to do like choreographed dances to in middle school, and calls my phone personally and tells me whatever you need me to do to make this happen, I will do.
Now it's still crazy, right? What was that club?
Steer or stir?
We're like 10 years forward.
There's two
we're
different
like-
clubs.
I went
Steer
way
crazy.
back.
It's like
I knew you were gonna
Stir
stay on that
crazy.
though.
No, I wasn't. You left me hanging? Come on. Yo, listen. We had fun tonight.
It was fantastic. I want to thank you,
But
man.
listen, this is the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
Of the behind the scenes.
Yep.
The remix to the remix.
Of the remix of the remixer.
I like it.
And the other remix after that.
I like it. I wanna thank
Baka
you.
buy a bing bong.
Times 2.
Times 17,000.
Maybe
And
1 million, guys.
You look like you took a little piece. Shampoo.
No,
You
no.
sure?
I had a lot of tiger ball and a lot of vodka.
Let's clarify what a little piece is, because in case people think you taking it
Molly.
one-on-one.
Molly.
I was
so
gonna
you
say
know.
drugs. He said Molly.
Molly Ringwald, that bitch boy. That was the good old days, back in the day.
Yeah, good old days.
That was the good old days.
It's in a bag.
I'm too old to do that now. I don't know what my left leg gonna do.
It's in the past, man. All right. I don't even know how to end this one.
Peace. Get the
I love it. All my
Hazmat Studios. Yo, Sweetness.
Yeah.
Shout out. Hey, hold on. Sweetness, ain't you like Conglomerate? Like
I'm the senior marketing director.
senior marketing director of Conglomerate. God damn it. Rated R, what you doing right now?
Submitting like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Fighting with this war.
Submitting like crazy.
You're talking about submitting records, beats.
Submitting
Oh,
beats
okay.
like crazy.
Oh, okay,
Putting on
okay.
younger niggas, not fronting like I did the beat, you know what I'm saying? And all that. Trying to big a big MC. So like you gotta give back. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, at the end of the day, I learned in this game, and my father always told me, how they pay you is how they respect you. So if they ain't paying you, they ain't respect you. Word up.
Shampoo.
G word.
Still working records. Got Conan, new artists. Pay attention. Look out for him. We got my nigga TB, $, female artist Brooklyn, and we just working, man. YNVS Records, man. Just keep on the lookout. We working, and I'm still working records with Def Jam, Epic, E1, Warner, Atlantic. Same old. E1 still working.
Yo,
Yeah.
the check is lovely.
Yeah,
E1.
big shout to Gabby.
Is it E1?
Gabby, because she used to be at Def Jam.
Yeah, that's
What's her
she's
last
not-
name, Gabrielle?
I remember her.
Yeah.
E1 is lovely.
Because she's married to Skane.
I'm down
Yep.
with E1.
Yeah, that's my peoples.
Yep.
I got love for her. And Skane. And Skane Dollar.
Original.
And big up
Original.
Skane Dollar. Yeah, I got love for her. White girl, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, she used to run Def Jam.
She used to be the GM at Def Jam.
At Def Jam, yeah, that's my people.
And now she's the
got
big
nothing but love
boss
for
at
her.
E1.
At E1, yeah,
Def
man,
Jam.
big up,
Shout
man.
out
I wish
EP.
when I did business with E1, she was there.
Yeah.
But hopefully we continue, because me and Alan Grimlow, I owe him something, so I got him. You know what I mean?
You gotta do one record,
Relativity.
Nah,
one album.
gotta relax. Give a little bass.
A little piece for later.
A little bass. And you always listen. Even when you take a little bass for now,
Yeah.
you gotta always remember. Save a little bass for later. Save a little bass for later.
You gotta close out like that.
One love. Drink chance, peace.
Peace. Now let's take a pic, though. Everybody here, take a picture.
Peace for later.